Check to see if it.
He died, right? At the age of
33.
At the age of 30, come on. Coincidence that he died at the age of 33. On what date was it again? You got to do the.
Like 2 days ago, you got to do the game.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I think Larry Johnson had put it up.
Yo, see if
Larry
it.
posted.
Larry be on point.
We good now.
Larry just be on some wrong name shit. But Larry be on point. He be in the spirit.
You gotta do it all over. You gotta get back in. Go ahead.
Let's go. We ready?
Yeah.
Getting this.
Shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites coming out here to prophesy the downfall of America. Okay, and the scriptures referred to as Babylon the Great. Okay, we out here to tell our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you are the true Jews, the Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks about. Okay, we out here to condemn these other heathen nations and tell them their destruction and that they're going into slavery in the kingdom to come. Okay, but before we do all that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and that taught us this truth. And salutations out there to the hopeful elect, the brothers that are putting this work diligently, sincerely, and truthfully. So you would say shalom.
Shalom.
You know, keep some of the cameras.
Y'all want to put that drum on and hit the drum?
Yeah, hit the prophets of old.
Get a pair around, get an unrighteous decrees. Probably going to go because
Hold that.
no, he going.
I know because that's going to lead us straight to the motherfucking
Weasel.
Pop goes the Weasel.
Gotcha.
So I'm coming
hold on to that.
I got hold on to that.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna shoot over to RT News because RT always giving me gems.
We going to lots of later days.
I got hold on. Gather yourself together, they should not desire.
All right, so I'm gonna get
Oh, World War III about to start. Israel preparing military option against Iran. That's World War III right there.
Yo, they said Amazon is they got a band of scientists together and trying to come out, figure out a way to blot out the sun to see what it'll do.
Well, they doing that because white people burning the sun.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Also, you know that. I ain't trying to wear suntan lotion no more.
They like SPF 1000.
God. Hey, yo, you was crazy as I seen some video when white people put sunblock on. When you put them under the infrared light, it's dark.
It's black.
It's dark skin. You know what I mean?
It's basically giving them
blackface, cuz.
Yeah, they be in blackface, cuz. They be like, don't leave out the house without your SPF.
33,000.
No, they be like 1,000.
Listen, that sunblock when that nuke shit, they gonna need SPF 1 million.
It was another
what you got?
It was something else floating around. They building a black box to record the end of civilization because of climate change.
It's Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So that's talking about, you know, Lord willing, we those same men that was the prophets of old coming out here, the prophets of new, prophesying the downfall of these wicked kingdoms, man. All right, just like the first kingdom we was out prophesying, and the last kingdom we out prophesying, man. Lord willing, we those men up against the face of our adversaries, all right, preaching boldly the gospel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man.
Oh, they straight hammy.
Yeah, they speaking that French.
That's straight hammy right there.
De France.
Joel 2:1.
Look it out.
Don't use the trumpet in Zion. The sound of holy alarm in my Salakia. The sound of alarm in my holy mountain. That all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
There you have it. So it says, blow ye the trumpet. What trumpet are we blowing? We blowing the word of the Lord, man. That's the trumpet being blown. Okay, coming out here to warn you people. What's the sign? Us out here in the highways and byways, man.
God. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever, never the like, neither shall be any more after. It is even to the year of many generations.
So the Lord telling you when he comes, it's not going to be all candies and rainbows and lollipops, man. It says the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. So in these days to come, it's going to get real dark, okay? It's going to be we in these perilous times spoken about in 2 Timothy, man. All right, you people think America's going to magically come back, man. America's only going to get worse, man. And we've been telling y'all this for years. Our elders and apostles have been telling you for 30, 40 plus years, man. But now you people are starting to see that America's going down, man. All right, the mirth is going out, okay? The holiday spirit is going out, man. Okay, you people are now dependent on the government more than ever, man. Okay, the Lord ripening the spirits of the people for destruction, man. You preparing this place for slaughter, man.
Yo, if you notice, they desperately trying to keep the holiday spirit alive, bro.
It is going to great measures.
It's desperately,
Going to
man.
great measures.
Dressing
trying to
up,
be in it.
doing all this extra stuff for Christmas, and knowing damn well they miserable because everything's going
and
on.
the Lord fucking it all up because, hey man, here it is. They trying to keep the holiday spirit alive. Here it is, 60 degrees in December. No damn near 70 degrees.
This shit's nice out here.
Amos 3 and 6. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it?
And there you have it. See, we blowing that trumpet, and these people are very afraid, but see, they trying to act like they not, man. All right, but we know damn well when all calamity happens, these people are going to be crying and begging for their life, man. All right, because really they're not about nothing, man. Because America's not about nothing, man. America that made you people soft, that made y'all weak, that made y'all inclined to your emotions and feelings, all right, which is weakness, okay? So when all utter chaos goes out, you people not going to know what to do, man.
I got some, man.
More on that.
No, I got.
Murph is going. I was just
Let me get this real quick. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together, ye gathered together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be you shall be here in the day of the Lord anger.
There you have it. It says, oh, gather together, oh, you nation not desired. Who is he talking about? He's talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. You are not desired here in America, man. How many more examples do you need to let you know the white man, America itself, does not want you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man? How many examples do you need? Okay, we keep coming out here telling y'all the white man hates you, all right? He put you in slavery, he still has you in slavery, okay? And you people love this goddamn society, man. You people love being slaves. You love being under fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? You love being in captivity, man. You love being slaves. You love your oppressor, man. You love oppression, man. All right, the Lord said, seek me, all right? Why I may be found, man. All right, because real soon, if you don't got Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for your protection, you ain't gonna have no protection. Your gun ain't gonna save you, okay? All your fucking martial art bullshit ain't gonna save you, okay? Only thing that's gonna save you is your power.
This is Isaiah 55, starting at verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Hey, and the doors of repentance are closing more and more each day, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is reaching out, man. He's reaching your hand out, but nobody's regarding, man. All right, but everybody's going to want to regard in these times of calamity, man, in these times of distress.
I got you.
Keep on preaching.
I got you. I
already know exactly what you're going to get to.
This is Proverbs 1:26. I'm going to start 25. No, 24. Because I called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and what none of my reproof. That was on the money, bro. That was on the money, bro.
I know, but let me get this.
He was like, let me tag me in real quick.
Romans 13 and 11 is that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
Hey, it's talking about, right now it's high time to wake out of sleep. It's time to wake out of the slumber. It's time to wake out of the lies that America have taught you people since you were born, man. It's time to come back to the truth and the realization that you are the princes of the power, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're not black, you're not Hispanic, you're not Mexican, okay? You're not some Negroes, okay? You are the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, man, the chosen people of the Lord.
I got you, right? Proverbs 1:24, start over. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction as whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
God, there you have it. So the Lord telling you, right now is the time you got to be calling on the Lord, man. Right now is the time you got to be repentant. Okay, but you people ain't gonna do it. You're gonna continue in your folly. You're gonna continue in your wickedness. You're gonna continue in your sin. And then when this get real bad out, now you're gonna try to call upon the name. You're gonna try to call upon the power. And he said he's not gonna be there, man. He's gonna ignore you. Okay, he says, depart from me. I never knew you, man.
He said he even gonna laugh at you.
He's gonna laugh at your commandment.
He's gonna mock your dumb ass.
Yep.
Because you had all the chances in the world. What the scriptures say? We have piped unto you, but you have not danced. If somebody want to grab it, man. All right, the Lord is speaking, and y'all just don't like his voice.
I got you.
You know, the scriptures is coming out. The men of the Lord is all over the world. The internet that you plugged into 20 hours of the 24 of the day. All right, we all over it. The truth is everywhere. But you'll just keep scrolling, keep walking. All right. Keep it in, you know, want to stay in your folly, man.
I got what he had.
All right, you want to stay in your comfort zone.
Matthew 11, yeah. I got you. I got everything. You can bring it up. Start at 15. 15? Yeah.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and 15. It says, he that hath ears, let him hear. What whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto the children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Right.
We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
Hey, so we singing that song, but we singing the song of righteousness, and you people of the world love that wickedness, man. You love to hear a nigga talk about killing his own people, man. You love to hear a nigga talking about selling drugs to his own people, man. You love to hear a nigga talking about pimping out his own woman, man. You people love wickedness, and you hate righteousness, man. So you hate the song of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but you love the song of Esau and Satan, man.
I got you.
What it say? All those who hate me love death, man. You know? So it's no matter that, you know, people love certain things that will eventually lead to their own destruction because they hate the Most High, man. You know? That's why the Lord calls you fucking stupid. All right? He said, you know, my people are sottish children,
I'm
man.
about to grab that.
Let me get a quicker one. Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Yeah, but so folly's at an all-time high, okay? It's cool to be wicked nowadays in this society, man. All right, righteousness is not in right now. Wickedness is in. Selling your soul, pushing the gay agenda, pushing homophilia or so-called homophobia, pushing pedophilia, okay? Or they take our people and they push their agenda with it, man. All right, because our people come from the lowest of the low, and they think making it out is actually getting money, acquiring houses, acquiring cars. So they'll go to great lengths to sell their soul to get that type of richness,
Even if
man.
it means fucking over their own people, man.
Exactly. Like, you know, you got the Michael Jordans out here. You got people that don't give a fuck about our people.
The rappers.
All these entertainers, man, they all sold out, man. They all sold out, man. And there's much proof about it. You can go on YouTube and talk about these people selling their souls, man. Mayweather got fucking 100 million Lamborghinis and don't give back to nobody, man.
Listen, if all these so-called black actors and entertainers all come together and say, all right, let's all take 5% of our riches.
Exactly.
5%.
Yep.
They say, all right, we'll all take 5% of our wealth, put it together, and build our nation up.
But see, also understand, man, it's just like the 501c3 charter. They all signed
They probably could do 1%. They all could probably do a 1%.
Easily.
No, they got handlers.
You
bro.
take all the top black entertainers and athletes, bro. The black people will no longer be at the bottom.
Well, that's
Exactly.
why they call it the Black Boule.
Right,
Exactly.
and Brother Shalawamian says something profound right there, is that they got handlers.
Yep.
You know? So
They're making sure they ain't doing that
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly,
If they
you
do,
know?
they gonna go back and report, yo, he doing.
Yep. And next thing you know it, you gonna see a motherfucker on the news. Yeah, man, died or overdose.
Yo, God.
hey, man, how many times that happened?
God.
You know, a rapper get gunned down in his own neighborhood.
Matter of fact, what was
a bunch of dudes
what was
get
Kobe trying to do? Kobe was trying to do something a little profound. He was trying to have his own agency. It was some shit that could liberate
I
his
think
people.
I did remember hearing something
He was
about
trying to do something good for his people. They was like, oh, yo, remember that Simpsons joke?
Because if they let somebody of that,
Even with Bill Cosby, so like even with Bill Cosby.
was trying to buy
he
NBC.
was trying to buy
If he would have put that network,
He
that
was
would
trying
have
to buy
put Jake up.
NBC. He was trying
That
to
would've put Jake up.
Michael Jackson, Prince,
Yeah, Prince too.
They own their masters.
Own that master, but
Who owned it?
like Brother Eric was saying, Bill Gates, Bill Cosby was trying to buy a whole network. And he had the money to do so, and he actually said that he was doing it so he could put his people on a better light, better platform too.
That's why the Lord said you cannot eat at the double table, and eat at the Lord's table too.
Right.
You can't serve two masters.
Yep.
Right, because you'll love one and hate the other.
The other.
You
Yeah.
can't. You know what I mean, once you made that oath, all right, to the God of this world, all right, you pretty much you blood in, man.
Cast
Blood
it
in,
out.
man.
Right,
Blood, you can't.
That tab can't be
switch up
paid,
your
man.
pitch. Now I mean, now that you got a couple of dollars, you trying to switch up. It don't work like that, man. You did all them sacrifices, everything that Drake had to do to actually get to that level. Hey, man, you don't understand that you pretty much, all right, made an oath to the God of this world, man.
Hey, the only way out is either you dead, it's either you get killed or you get demonized, man. That's the only way out.
Well, Meek Mill said they don't even kill you no more, they kill
Kill
your
your
pockets.
account,
But we
man.
know they kill your pockets and you.
They kill your pockets and your name, man.
What
Your
they'll do
image.
is it's like this. If they kill you, they're gonna keep your name so they can still make money off you after you're dead. But if they kill your pockets, they're gonna just ostracize you so you ain't gonna be able to make a living.
Young boy, little baby said, what he say, die in the streets or get saved by the system. It's a fucking lose-lose, bro.
Which going up?
Yeah, I got. I'm still
It's
Isaiah as well. I'm still got that Isaiah.
Oh, you got more meat with that? You got more meat?
Yeah. I mean,
Go ahead. You got more meat.
Kind of going. I'm gonna start back at 6. Isaiah 55:6. It says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found; call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon." For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
Hey, so the Lord basically saying, man, cast off who you used to be and come back and return unto me, and I'm going to have mercy on you, man. All right, forget the ways of this world and come back to the ways of the scriptures, man. Okay? Put off that old man and be renewed by the renewing of your mind, man, by the scriptures, by the truth, okay? Not by the lies of this world, man.
That's right.
God. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are as childish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
There you have it. So it says our people are sottish children. Okay, our people are foolish. Okay, what the Lord refers to us as what? A donkey, which is one of the dumbest animals known to man. Okay, but even a donkey can return back home, okay, to his master. Okay.
You want that?
I already got it. It's the spirit. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
There you have it. Our people don't even consider that they can be the princes of the power. Our people worried about being fucking rappers, actors, athletes. They're not trying to be the prince of the power. They're not trying to run the world. They're not trying to own planets. They're not trying to ride a chariot. They're not trying to have spiritual powers. Our people want money with their oppressors on it, man. Our people want fucking mansions, but they don't want to own planets. All right, our people are low-minded. They're in a captivity state of mind while we in a ruler state of mind, man.
I got something real quick. This Hosea 4:6 says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I also will forget thy children. That word destroyed going into cut off.
God.
You know what I mean?
God. It says our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. What type of knowledge? You people are going to Harvard, you're getting your 4, 6, 8 years of college, so how do you still lack knowledge? Because it's not talking about the knowledge of this world. It's talking about the knowledge of the scriptures, man. All right? And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all knowledge and wisdom, man. Okay? But you people don't even fear the Lord to begin to have any type of wisdom, knowledge, or understanding, man. You people fear your oppressors more than you fear their creator, man.
Bring that out real quick.
1 Corinthians 3:19. For wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh, for it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
There you have it. So you people are going to your 4-year education systems, being in debt $30, $40, $50,000, following the same ways and that your parents followed, okay, knowing they in debt. Now you think you're gonna do something greater than them, but you're doing the same shit, man. Okay? You're not gonna do nothing greater because you're following the same thing that put them in the same hole, man. That you gotta dig yourself out from now.
Hey, hold on, let me grab 18 real quick.
And you still spiritually dead.
Yep. Let me grab 18 real quick. 1 Corinthians 3:18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise.
So what's that? Look, Black Thought said in the freestyle. He said, "Wise men know they foolish. Foolish men think they wise, man." Yeah. Okay. So the men of the Lord, man, we don't think we know everything, but we know we wise according to the scriptures, man. Why? Because that's the Lord's word we're preaching, man.
And the point in that too is we had to forget everything we knew and become as a babe again, man, and relearn everything. That's why it says, "Let them that be wise be as they are fools."
We had to put away that pride.
We had to admit we was wrong to actually accept now we are right,
say
man.
the fear of the Lord is the beginning of
wisdom.
That's crazy.
I literally,
Yo, bro.
Well, no, I'm gonna grab that. But I want
I got some. Look, even before that, real quick for the wind change.
so wow.
1 Corinthians 8:2, it says, and if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing, yet as he ought to know.
There you have it, man.
These little jabs, Isaiah 5:21, laying back, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
There you have it. So these people think they wise based off the learnings of the world, man. Think they wise based off the learnings of Esau, man. But Esau was never wise, man, in righteousness. Esau was wise in wickedness, man. And that's why our people are at an all-time high in wickedness, because they following the wicked man, man.
Right, and then, because of the salt that Jake has, the wickedness that we've taken on, we excel at.
I got it already. I knew he was going. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it to come out. I had to make sure.
In the world, man. And it's because even though we're being influenced by the devil, all right, we take that influence and multiply it because of who we are. And then at that, all right, like the brother was saying, man, we fear everything. We fear, not getting a degree. We fear not being successful in this society. All right, here it is. The Lord is reaching out, but you don't fear Him enough to listen.
Yep.
And it comes from lack of understanding. Because if you knew better, then you know that the Lord is going to reach out His hand through His men. It says, surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal His secrets unto the prophets, man. And then in turn, what are the prophets supposed to do? Tell the people.
Yep.
All right, to blow that trumpet.
Freely give, freely receive, freely shall you give, man.
There it is.
Paraphrasing.
yeah, white boy.
You gonna bring that out, though?
Yeah, I got you.
Fuck you. Why they gonna do shit? They gonna do shit. Coon ass fucking Jake.
What do you say?
Keep it moving.
He was just looking at the sign. He was just like, all right, this is
Crazy.
he gonna say it smiling though. He gonna say it, fuck up, smiling and shit. Like,
Nigga carrying Barbies.
He was offended because his mom white or something.
That's exactly what it was.
all right, this is Proverbs 14:12.
We're gonna run down on them niggas.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk. Oh, yo, I see some
Yeah.
shit today, boy. You talking about judgment?
What you talking
All right,
about?
before you bring that out, I gotta hit it.
Not the joint that happened in Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico?
Yeah,
bro.
that
Just
just
watched
Wait, I ain't see that.
I ain't even see it, bro.
Yeah, you got
We don't want to get off, but go ahead, bro.
I'll show you how they came. After camp, I got it.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Hey, man.
So it seemeth a way right unto a man, all right? which means you following after your own ways and understanding, okay, and not leaning upon the Lord and his understanding, man. So that's going to lead you into death, man. Okay, the scriptures lead you into life. Okay, the wisdom of this world leads you into death, man.
Scripture, what's it? Psalms, there's a Proverbs 3, 5, and 6.
Damn, bro, I got another
It says,
one.
lean not into your own understandings, but in all your ways acknowledge the Lord, and he shall direct your path, man. All right? Like you said, it's a pathway, all right? But you have to be led. Why? Because it's very narrow. All right? It says broad is the way to destruction, man. All right? It also says, do not follow a multitude to do evil. Okay? A multitude is going to be on that broad road. You know, because you can fit. But it tells you that the way to righteousness is like a path that only one man can walk at a time. On one side is fire, and on the other side is water. Man.
You want that?
Hey, you can't. And listen, you can't turn back either.
can't
Because
turn
if you turn back, it's that death angel that's following you,
Exactly.
man. So you ain't got no choice but to either
Kinda like-
go
kinda
forward
like-
or die, bro.
Squid Games
But
in
really,
this
really not so much of a death angel, but it's so narrow. You can't. It's like,
Yeah,
you
if
know
you
what I mean?
try
How
to
can
turn
you?
back, it's over.
You understand
over.
what I'm saying? You got to
Try to turn around, you gonna fall off the damn fucking.
Con,
Get it real quick. Yeah, go ahead, hit that.
Then you have, hit that one first.
What up, what?
Then you had the one, what was I
There's
saying?
ways of a man, but unto
I already got that. I got something that's on the same
Bring it out,
shebang.
bro.
All right, real quick. Isaiah 5, and I started at 20. We ain't grabbed this, right? You grabbed it already?
No, I did 21, but you got 20. Go ahead.
All right. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Hey man, that's what's going on right now. This whole place has been flipped upside down. All right. So now, all right, you're not even looking for somebody who resembles what the Lord was doing. Okay, on the scene, you're more attracted to the pastor that has all the goddamn rings, the big ass Lincoln Cadillac
Jet,
truck.
jet.
You know what I mean? And
$600,000 in the wall.
You know, and yeah, how about that? And all right, you'll be more, you know, what's it called? You're impressed by the aesthetic value,
Yeah.
all right, of these so-called prophets and pastors and things, man. But you're not listening to the words that they're saying.
Exactly.
You're not looking at the lifestyle that they live in and comparing it to how the Lord lived, man.
Exactly.
It's that saying that they click to listen to a rich man.
I got it.
Yep.
Ecclesiasticus 13:23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Joel
And look
Osteen.
what he saith. They extol it to the clouds, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow thee.
I said, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Get him the fuck out of here, man.
That's like having one slip up. You said something you didn't mean. Oh, look, see? You don't know what he's talking about. Like we not men, like we not men, like we don't make certain stumblings upon our words or whatnot.
Right.
Hey, what's the precept to that too? Because you know you got so-called poor pastors.
Let me get it.
What you got? What you better get?
1 Corinthians 1:27. But Yahweh Hashem
Nah, it's
Yahweh
not
Shai have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Was it prophesy
And
unto
God,
smooth things?
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai have chosen the weak things of the world to confound things which are mighty.
Hey, and that's why you got so-called disgruntled niggas, all right, wearing dresses, sounding crazy on the corners. But guess what? We're the only dudes who can combat these guys, man. The most powerful people in the history of the world. We're in direct opposition to them and their agenda.
Hey, and
All right.
even if y'all don't acknowledge us, they acknowledge us, man.
Exactly. Hey,
Because
hey.
that's why they shutting the brothers' channels down. They taking our videos down, man, for nonsense,
See,
bro.
look, our battle ain't against you worldly people walking the street. Our battle's against the people that run you people, man.
Yep.
All right, we're not worried about y'all. We get views from the people that set y'all social medias up for y'all to get views. Okay, we in battle with the highest of the high,
Right,
man. We're not worried about you people on the
We
street,
get
man.
views from the people that cut y'all checks,
Exactly,
man.
man.
What did it say? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of
darkness.
of darkness,
High
man.
places.
High places, man.
You know?
1 Corinthians 1:28. And base things of the world and things which are despised have Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai chosen. Yea, things which are not to bring to naught things that are.
Hey man, and you know what that reminds me of how the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees and things like that, they didn't accept the Lord when he was on the scene because they wanted him to come in the same manner that he's going to come the second time. They wanted him to come and and be a
war spirit.
yeah, exactly, and be a force with all the angels, riding on a white horse in all glory. All right, they didn't appreciate, the humility that the Lord, that His Spirit came in, man. But the Lord understood that the prophecies had to come to pass before He could even be glorified.
It's also talking about setting light on the stuff that these people wipe under the rug, man. Okay, bringing to light the truth, bringing out the wickedness of this world, man. The stuff that these people are scared to bring to light, man. The so-called conspiracy theorists that the world likes to call it, man.
Right. Hey, wasn't nobody more disruptive to the wicked agenda than Yahweh Shai, man? All right? Wasn't nobody a bigger protest or opposition to the status quo than Yahweh Shai, man? All right? But the things that he spoke, it wasn't no goddamn Black Lives Matter, no justice, no peace, or none of that bullshit, man. It was to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
The kingdom of heaven is
all right, because the kingdom of heaven is nigh. All right, and you either gonna bow down, all right, to the one and true God, or you gonna bow down to get fucking beheaded, man.
Or bring them here in front of me and slay them.
All
those that don't want me to reign over them.
Could even say all those who don't want to worship me.
That too. Oh yeah. That's just all the same to me.
Bring
them here and slay them before me.
Because you're not referencing Yahweh Shai. You pretty much saying you are opposed
to Yahweh.
To Yahweh Shai reigning over them.
Yo, you know what? Yo,
hey, you not acknowledging Yahweh Shai is you not acknowledging Yahweh, man. Because Yahweh set up his son Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Hey, the pecking order: Yahweh Shai.
Exactly.
All right.
Hey.
His men. All right, and then the women and children, man.
Hey, if you walk past Yahweh Shai, that means you're walking past his father, man. Because the father gave everything down to the son to handle, man.
I got something on that. It's 1 John 2. I'm gonna start at 22. Who is a liar but he that denieth that Yahweh Shai is the Mashiach? He is Antichrist, that denieth the Father and the Son. Whosoever denieth the Son, the same have not the Father, but he that acknowledges the Son have the Father also.
Yeah, that goes out to you Shikari ass niggas, man.
God.
Now, I mean, we just gonna throw it out there, man. Just put it out there, plain and simple, man. All right, cause y'all like to deny Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, the Lord gonna fuck y'all up for that, man. All right, excuse my French, but hey, we just gonna put it out there, man. Hey, we ain't gonna
we ain't gonna fake
we ain't gonna pull no jabs over here, man. And you deny the Lord, man. You got big problems, y'all.
Because at the end of the day, all right, you gotta understand. All right, you gotta understand what the pecking order is, man. You're not acknowledging the order of things. Who you think is going? Who do you think is going to reign over the kingdom when it's set up?
It says let everything be done decently and in order.
And also it says that Yahweh Shai is the mediator of all the promises. So God is go through.
Hey, everything go under Yahweh Shai. Judgment, death, all that, man. You know what I mean? Everything go under Yahweh Shai, man. He actually go before the Heavenly Father, all right, with our prayers, man.
Right.
All right, all the things that we want. All right.
Pick up a lead song.
Hey,
he's a pussy.
Chill out. Hey, yo, he in his bag.
Sneak it in there, though.
Yo, you see it? He probably FBI agent.
He said, my burger's done now.
You see how he took a quick picture? He did like this.
With the thumbs up.
I'm telling.
Thumbs up.
Bro, I'm going to show you what he did, though.
He was there.
Bro, he took a pic of the car.
He was like this.
Yeah. That's definitely what he did, bro.
He hit that pivot.
It is stuck at the bottom. I didn't pull it all the way out yet.
Esau not running no more.
Yo, Esau with that smoke. I'm telling you. Look,
Figure it out.
he took a picture. I'm calling the police.
That's straight pussy, man.
Only her body.
Hey, yo, what's funny is though, I remember when he first came out here, y'all used to be like,
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yo, that's because,
Now-
yo, come on, we used to be right
No,
here.
after a while, I provoked you after a while.
We used to be right
So
here.
what should be, brother?
So mind you, we couldn't cross the line. You used to be right here. And all you used to hear was this shit. And all you white motherfuckers going top. I used to like,
Yo, I used to be like, oh shit. I used to be like, oh shit.
I'm like, yo.
Oh, Jake a nigga. He's like, oh,
Shit.
shit.
He's like, yo. I used to be like, yo, man.
But as you grow in this thing, you understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now I be like, man, you a
Yeah, what
shit.
it say? It say with grit.
Cause your eyes open up to all the bullshit.
What it say?
Depression make a wise man mad.
What it say? With much wisdom comes grief.
Yep.
With much knowledge comes sorrow.
Sorrow,
Roughly
yep.
paraphrasing.
God.
Hey, so when you grow in this thing, you know what I mean? You become more knowledgeable.
God,
You
God.
become more aware of the wickedness that's abound in this country.
not only that,
it also makes you very stern.
And it
Yo,
makes you,
I'ma
yeah.
tell you, yo,
and
I-
it increase your faith.
yo.
You feel firm in your stance.
God. And you
To
know what
speak
else?
boldly
What you
as
believe in,
Yo,
yeah.
You know what else too though? You know, us once we start growing in this thing, we start thinking more like Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
We start more having that godly, all right, frame of mind, that
Rulership
that
mentality.
rulership mentality.
Even
man.
though I be
Right.
rude in speech, you
Nah,
gotta
that's
put
the
in
spirit. I was
knowledge.
about to say that.
You be on point. Like now, like I be looking at grown men in their face, like yo, you a bitch. bro.
Motherfuckers be trying to be
Like, yo.
politically correct too much,
I'm
man.
like, yeah, man. I'm like, yo,
They trying
none
to
of this
be
shit
accepted.
you talking about don't mean nothing, bro. We're over here taking pictures, like, bro. We've been on the hit list since forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, dog.
I ain't taking
I
this
would have
to
respected
the
him if he would have
authorities.
sat there and said,
Yo, he's like, I'm taking this to the authorities. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is
You holding up?
This is 1 John chapter 2.
Really? Oh, all right, never mind. Go, you good.
Oh, you had the same
I
John?
thought I did. You got it.
Chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
You can precept that with James 4:4. Okay, being a friend of the world, you're adulteresses and adulteresses. Okay, talking about you men and women that are friend of the world. Okay, that means you hate Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. There's no way.
and
It
if
says
you hate me, you love
death. God, it said, and then what? What's the scripture I was talking about? It's just on top of my head. Which I want to
Slakia.
Um,
Enmity with the Most High.
but the truth is not in there.
Yeah, kind of.
You talking about?
Oh, you talking about 1 John 2 and 3? If they say if they
The love of the truth is not in them.
No.
It's not. It's something like
if they
truth is not in there.
if they say they love the Lord and keep not His commandments, the truth is not in them. That's 1 John like 2 and 3. I think.
Con, bring it out. Bring it
Yeah,
out.
1 John 2. Same chapter you were just in, bro.
Yeah, same one.
At the beginning.
Yep. 1 John 2 and 4 said, he that saith I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
There you have it. So you people talking about you love God all the time. Well, love is a verb, man. So if you're not showing no actions that you love the Lord, you a goddamn liar,
They
man.
think going to
And
church.
all you people are liars, man.
They think going to church and
God.
singing on the praise to the
God.
choir. This is the day. This is the day.
It takes more than serving the Lord.
I was, bro. I used to be an Israelite.
I was in the choir too.
I was never in a choir,
They said
but
like this, they
my
said like this.
sister was, so I used to have to go to choir.
I was-
I used to have to go to choir practice and
I was
shit
in
with
the
them.
choir.
I used to sit in the stands with my game and shit while they was practicing.
kids,
While they
though.
play Pokemon and shit.
No, I was just kids though, bro. Listen, no, but see, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was in choir practice. Hey, brother, you gonna get a ticket right there, brother. Oh, all right.
Oh, you somebody in there.
He said, I am a C. I am a CHORISTIAN.
Yo, I remember that they used to be like this. They used to be like, all right, okay, acapella. Like, all right, tenors. Ooh, we used to be like,
And Jake always make it sound good though.
yeah, like Jake had it. My altos, yeah. Yeah, watch yo, shot back. No, wind ain't blow. We ain't blow.
Double back.
I thought I was late.
Yeah, no,
double back.
you know what's crazy? Elder was worried about you. about laughing.
No, I just said.
No, she straight like, no, so don't act like you wasn't worried. You going, so Elder was like this. You like, yo, show him. Where little bro at? Good? I was like, I don't know, you got his number?
Let me hit this because bro brought it out. This James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
So what does it mean when it says a friend of the world? How can you be a friend with the goddamn thing circling space? It's not talking about being actual friends of the world. It's talking about following the ideologies and philosophies of this man, okay, of this man that runs this world, man.
Right.
Okay, so if you love this world, then the Lord, you an enemy unto the Lord, man. Okay?
All right, you can love this world by, you know, pretty much doing anything against the gospel, man. Like we read
pretty
before, all right, not following the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
So that's the spirit
You know?
said that.
That's
Not
why-
only Salakia, I'm just a land back because the word for enmity there, it says a reason for opposition and hatred.
The ox.
You know what I mean? The ops.
Right? Hey. Go ahead, bro.
That's why the scriptures say, use the world, don't abuse the world, man. Okay, what do you do when you call a hooker, man? You use her for what? For sex, and you get rid of her, man. Okay, you're not supposed to wife her up, man. You people don't wife the world up, man. Okay, made it your master, man. Made it your God. Made it your power, man. You didn't use
Put
it
the
like you
bitch
was
on a
supposed to.
pedestal. and shit.
You got down on your knees,
Yeah.
submitted to that bitch.
Yep.
You gave the hooker a ring and shit.
God. John 17:9. I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine.
And that's Yahweh Shai talking about. He prays not for the people in the world, man. He's praying for his elect, man. And if you run on down, it talks about for thine or mine or thine.
19,
The Lord's talking about his men, man, specifically the 144,000.
God, and all mine are thine,
Heavy.
and thine are mine,
God.
and I am glorified in them.
Heavy. So hey, the Lord is pleased with his men, man.
Yo, wow.
Because
What
what are
a,
his men doing? His
what a
men are doing
19.
pleasing things. His men are kissing the baby, which is what? Doing things that please Yahweh Shai,
Kissing the
which
son.
please
Kissing the
God.
son.
God,
Kissing the
God,
son.
that's the baby. It's a lot.
Kissing the baby.
Kiss the son.
said
He should
kissing
be
the
angry.
baby.
God. God. So we doing things that are pleasing unto Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man.
And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. And I come to thee, Holy Father, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, keep through thy own name, who's Salaki, keep through thy own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are.
Hey, man, so, hey, that's the Lord, you know, he praying for his elect, man. All right? You know, basically, you know, he in that vibration, hey, man, this thing of ours, man. You know, he resonate with those who are on that same vibrational level. All right, that same accord, kinda. All right, and guess what? Forget everybody else, even 2/3 of our own people. All right, because ultimately the Lord knew who was for him and who was against him, man. All right, even until this day. All right, even when he was on on his when he was preaching, you know, the Sermon on the Mount, the different times that he spake to multitudes and multitudes of people, he understood that a lot of them were only following him because they want to be fed, because they wanted to be entertained. He wasn't praying for them.
God. And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say, you notice, you know, he keeps talking that separation, man. There's a clear distinction in the scriptures. It's called sanctification, man. All right, the Lord's people are going to be sanctified from this world, or set apart.
And for their sakes, I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. That they, go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
That they all may be one as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one even as we are one.
Hey, man, that the body of the people of the Lord all be on one accord, man, because they will be on one accord. All right, hey, and that's why, you know, I was watching a bunch of videos and the elders, you know, it seemed like all of them, I kept hearing like, yo, there ain't gonna be no unity doctrine, man. Why? Because you gotta all be saying the same thing. All right, you gotta be all on one accord. All right, and those that are on a one accord preaching the true gospel, those are the ones that the Lord is praying for, because he's praying for his men right there, the 12 and the other people who believe, but he's also praying for us, man. If we be those numbers, he was praying for us 2,000 years ago that we be out here doing this, all right? That we be pushing the gospel, the 100% true gospel, all right? The way that he would have it preached, man. All right?
And ain't gonna be no differences in gospels, man. Ain't gonna be no, oh, well, I believe the Sabbath is this. All the elect is on all the 100% accord with Yahweh on down, man, in that pecking order, man. Okay, it's not gonna be no differences. Amos 3:3, at least they walk together, at least they be in agreement, man. Okay, all the elect is gonna be in agreement in 100% truth because they following the 100% doctrine, man.
How can light and dark coexist, man?
I say something.
All right, how can two walk together unless they agree?
Bro, you looking for First Timothy?
Let me
Can I
get
say
this real
something?
quick.
When a boxer go in a fight, he's not like, what, 80% ready. He's 100% ready. All right, 144% ready. A lot of you camps, y'all 40% ready. Y'all only got 50%. Y'all got 70%. You need to get the 100, because the time that's coming, you need to get the 144%. Because if y'all don't get the full understanding, y'all gonna get fucked.
Hey, even 95%, even 99%, man.
Let me get this. John 10:27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand.
Hey, Khan, because the ones who are chosen, whose names are written in the Lamb's Book of Life, was written there since the book was authored, man. Since before time. So says the scriptures, man. So says the prophecy. Okay?
Got something.
Go ahead, bring that
John, just going into how we know that the 100% truth is here, man. John 16:13. How about when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. All right? All truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will shew you things to come. Okay? And that Spirit that is on men, it says, I was moved by the Holy Ghost. Okay? The men of the Lord, you can go to Luke 170, okay? The Lord reveal his secrets unto the prophets. Okay, the Lord's mouthpiece. That's
Amos 3.
Yeah, Luke 1:70 is.
That's talking about the prophets that were before.
Since the beginning
Of time. I'm just giving all precepts. That the Lord speaks by the mouth of his prophets, man. And all 100% truth. Okay, you got a lot of Israelites talking about we don't know 100% of truth until the Lord comes back, man. Well, that's bullshit because the scriptures say otherwise.
Hit that though, bro.
This is Amos 13:10. I mean, Matthew, so This is Matthew 13:10. And disciples came and said unto him, why you speaketh thou unto them in parables? And 11, he answered.
This is to prove, you know, to further elaborate on why the Lord was talking, you know, as if he was a separatist, man, because he was. Go ahead, bro.
And this is 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
You gotta emphasize that, because it was given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. All right, that's why the Lord was praying for you and not them. You know, because it's meant for who's going to get it. What did it say? what is it? Israel have not
Obtained
found,
what they're seeking for, but the election.
elect shall obtain it, and the rest were what?
Blinded.
Blinded, man. Meaning they're not going to be able to see. Okay, and a lot of them, at least they still understand that they're Israelites, but they still can't see the truth.
And a lot of our people, it says a mystery, man. A lot of our people, what do you do when it's a mystery? You gotta figure it out, man. You gotta search. You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep going.
Or not
This
this
truth.
truth, but a secret.
Con,
Also, man.
a lot of our people are waiting for this truth to just plop on their lap one day, man. You got to actually go out here and try to search for it and find it on the highways and byways and the chief place of concourses. Hey, wisdom crieth out, man.
Shit.
Go ahead, finish that, bro.
This is who was this
Read
is
that last one
11.
again.
No, this is 12. This is 12. So he said, this is Matthew 13:12. For whosoever. No, this is 11.
Yeah, 11.
I wasn't finished. Yeah, I wasn't finished.
Walking back.
Grab it.
Bro, I was about to get the job.
Grab him.
Watch somebody on the come board. Hey, see, look.
The
camera was walking backwards.
The camera moonwalked.
See, the Lord sending y'all signs, y'all not picking it up.
The camera actually moved. Did y'all see that?
But y'all camping.
Point proven, case closed.
Why's the camera on the end? They bust your wallflowers.
This is Matthew 13:11. He said, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
It's given unto you, but to them it's not given. Keep going.
This is 12. For whosoever had to him shall be given.
Yo, bro, you gonna get a ticket right there.
Turn it. Right here. Yeah.
It's only for bikes, bro.
Hit that again, bro.
This is 12. This is Matthew 13:12. It says, for whosoever had to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, for him shall be taken away even that he had.
So those who have the spirit, okay, they're gonna end up with the inheritance. All right. But those who have, sustenance in the world and they hold on to all the riches and clout that they can have, guess what? That's gonna be taken from them. All right, and they're gonna be completely destitute, man. All right, all they facing is destruction.
So it's hard for a rich man.
All right, and that's talking about our people, man.
I appreciate it.
Because 2/3 of our people, all right, alluding to Zechariah, are destined for destruction. They're not going to get it. As much as you preach it unto them, it could be your family member, your mom, your sister, your dad, whoever. If they're not meant to get it, they're not going to get it. Period. So with this, hey, if a nigga can't get it, we moving on.
I got something real quick.
But it's our responsibility if we be those men to get that blood off of our hands, man.
No, we ain't got blood.
You gotta wash away that blood by making sure you at least, you do what a prophet's supposed to do, man.
The wind about to blow again.
Give him warning before you blow that trumpet.
Let me get this real quick.
The wind about to blow.
Ecclesiastes 39:24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
Hey man, why is it a stumbling block unto the wicked? Because the wicked don't want to change what he's doing. A wicked don't want to humble himself to the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right?
Especially when the wicked is prospering in his
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, shit, even the wicked don't even be prospering. They be fucking miserable and broken. Still don't want to fucking.
I'm talking about you
Yeah, I'm saying even still.
Hey, that's why that's why it's easy for us to understand that the Lord only died for Israel.
Right.
But these people can't go over the fact that John 3:16 not being about the actual whole world, but the whole world of Israel, man. Because it wasn't given unto them, man.
Right.
And you got different types of world. You got the industry world,
Exactly.
the gaming world, the fashion world, the Israelite world, Sea world,
The
Astral world.
the world of basketball,
Like the scriptures
Elmo's
say,
world,
man.
the baseball.
Jurassic World.
Guess what? The metaverse.
The metaverse.
Ooh, not the metaverse.
You got Jurassic World.
I got some.
You got Universal world.
Say Jurassic World,
Bro, I'm like, come on, man.
I got some.
Yo, you can
Second.
buy land
What
in
you got?
the metaverse right now.
That's
No.
Pretty cheap though.
It's
I ain't gonna lie to you.
2 Thessalonians 2:10.
I seen that.
And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe the
Hey,
lies.
lie.
Hey, man, so the
I'm
Lord
with you,
give
bro.
you up to your reprobate mind, man. You don't want to believe the truth? Well, bet. Now I'm going to make it so you can't receive the truth. You know, I'm going to seal your mind into that bullshit. And now you're going to wax worse and worse until you eat a missile.
Hey,
And that's what it
it's
is.
just, the worst thing in war is not knowing that you're in a war. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
not
yeah.
knowing
Yeah,
that
not
you're
knowing-
being attacked.
I heard
Not
that,
knowing that you don't have no strategy or who's.
Bro, that's our people.
Bro, I even like to say that. I even like to say this.
Enemies anymore.
I like to say America is like a sinking ship, right? And our people don't even realize that the ship is fucking
No, our
sinking,
people-
bro.
you know
It's like
what it
the
is?
Titanic, bro.
Our people
They
still playing the music and shit.
Yeah, we're like,
Motherfucker, this shit halfway down the fucking.
look,
Play something upbeat.
They're like,
Go out doing what I love.
they're like, yo, is your feet wet? No, man.
They feet all wet and shit.
look, and the CEO's like, well, this is our last song.
It's been an honor, gentlemen.
Still going
It's
and
been an
shit.
Kept
It's been
going.
an honor.
Like, what's it called? The frog in the boy in the pot method.
Yeah, yep.
If you put it in the pot while if you put it in the pot, it's going
Up boiling water,
No.
it will jump out.
No, if you throw it in while it's already
While
boiling, it's going to jump out.
it's gonna jump out,
You
but
put
put
it in there and turn up the
heat up gradually.
Sit there like, this shit feel good. Next you know, that shit
That nigga.
That's taking a hot good. That's
Yo, it was funny though, cause I used to work at the scrap yard, right? Real quick, and we used to have blow torches, and we used to cut the cans open and take the rubber off each end of the canisters and load them up in like a drum, right? So it used to be like in the wintertime, we'd be outside with these blow torches, and like you would turn around and say something, cause it'd be like a line. So you talking to your man, you turn around and say something to him. It's cold as shit out there. Then you feel like something like warm and toasty, like, oh, that's
Somebody
good.
burning each other.
You just shit whole shit on fire in the back. Motherfucker trying to put
Just
you
you
out
lying
and
and
shit.
shit.
That shit feel good, man. Like,
You
yo,
like,
man,
yo,
I
that
feel
feel
good.
yeah, damn, it's cold. Damn, that feel good. Your whole shit is on fire. You know what I mean?
Don't even know it till that shit
Don't
start
even
Yeah.
fucking know it,
singe
yo.
your skin or whatnot, huh?
like it's too hot.
Go ahead, bro.
I got you.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians 4:4. No, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
Yeah, so who's the God of this world? Satan. All right? Chiefly the so-called white man is in rule. And because you're under his influence, guess what? You're fucking lost. You're lost because your God is your degree. You're lost because your God is your body. You're lost because your God is your clout. All right? Your God is the things that you amass, man.
The tangible thing.
Yeah, exactly, man. Your carnal riches. All right? You've become friends with the things that give you your goodly dainties.
Hey, it said the greatest trick.
Goodly dainties.
The greatest trick.
Not realizing, all right, that is what is perpetuating you to go down the path of destruction.
Hey, it
Read
said
that again out, bro. I'm gonna hit it with this right here.
2 Corinthians 4:4. In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Hey, that's beautiful.
Hey, it said the greatest thing that the devil ever did
right,
was
that's
believing that make the world believe that it doesn't exist.
This one say, unless the light of the Lord.
My man's shirt said there is no God.
Right into it.
Right.
My man's shirt just said there is no God.
Yes.
Esau fool.
Yeah, that's Psalms 37.
I got some.
Oh no, I claim them.
John 3:19. And this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in Yahweh.
Hey, that was
They a
beautiful
bunch
series of precepts right there.
Facts. They a bunch of vampires, man. Bunch of
But this,
vampires.
can I bring out scripture? This was talking about us though. This is Matthew 5:14. Ye are all. Read that again. This is Matthew 5:14. Ye are all the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and is giving light unto all therein in the house. Let your light shine. Let your light so shine before men that you may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. Because
Go ahead, bro.
hey, I was gonna say because that's what the Lord did. The Lord glorified His Father by letting His light shine and by giving us the truth, okay? And through His words, His teachings, and His sacrifice, we're supposed to do the same thing. All right? Hey, what the song go? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. All right? And so, you know, freely, that was freely given to us. So we're supposed to freely give it, man. All right? That's how you wake up the elect. That's how the elect will wake up and be sealed. All right? But if you reject that light, then you're going to be cast in the outer darkness, man.
Hey, it also say make it plain upon tables, man.
There you go.
You know what remind me of? Remember in Exodus that Egypt was covered in darkness? Now that's a physical thing, but now all around us is a spiritual thing because back then they couldn't see. It was the darkness was so thick they couldn't see anything in front of them.
Hey, you're right.
They hitting walls and everything. And
So
now
it's the spiritual plague of darkness right now.
So now everybody around here they act normal, but they're like chickens with their head cut off.
Because listen, anybody with a smartphone has came across the truth, man.
Yeah.
It's just it's too much out here, man.
Like,
Listen,
it's about to be 2022, and you still call yourself a damn Negro, bro. You still call yourself African American. It's 2022, bro.
Yo, even if you didn't,
even if you called yourself Aborigine or some shit, bro, like
even if you didn't know, right? There's Hebrew Israelites in movies.
Right.
They mention it in the news, on radio shows, podcasts. You had to have heard about it, man.
Video games.
Everybody's heard about it.
Everybody's heard.
It's getting to the point where I'm starting to see rappers with fucking
Fringes.
Hebrew letters and
you got-
fringes.
what's his name?
and
Eddie
fucking-
it's like you might not really
There
know
was a
about
fight-
it,
there
but
was
you
a
heard
fight
of
the
it.
other day, and the brother was getting waved, and they was yelling "Lion, Tribe of Judah." That's what they was yelling at the fight, man.
Oh,
So
okay.
this world has reached the four corners. I mean, this truth has reached the four
That
corners,
Issachar
man.
box. I forgot his name. Art. It starts with an A. But he had like a whole, it's just like this, like you know how boxes come out and they got the whole
They be-
Oh, yeah, the fringes.
The
all
fringes,
over.
yeah.
They trying, huh?
I think it's
But you know a lot of even in their late history, like going back to like the 1700s, a lot of those like Aztecs and the different native tribes, that was a part of
Y'all
they get up.
The almanacs.
Let me get this
something like
straight.
that.
Romans 10 and 18. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. Romans 10 and 18. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world.
Hey, and that's prophecy, man. All right, this word has now went across the four winds, man, via the internet. All right, the scriptures say, "Will the unicorn help the woman?" All right, and that unicorn is in fact the World Wide Web, and that's the way why the elders could be, you know, never leave New York, and somehow now it's camps in Zimbabwe, South Africa, Tanzania, all right, Italy, Nigeria,
Saudi
the
Arabia.
UK, all right, Saudi Arabia, all through South America, Mexico, all right, Canada, Alaska.
If you don't know you a Hebrew Israelite by now, and you're a so-called Black, Latino, Native American, hey, the Lord don't want you to know, man.
Right.
He most likely save you for that day of destruction, or save you for the last minute to come back to the remembrance.
Hey, what I just grabbed, 2 Corinthians 4. It says, if our gospel be hid, it's hid to the never shall lost.
This is a prophecy in Daniel,
Bring it out.
where it says Daniel 12:4. It says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Shall many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased."
You're gonna get a ticket right there.
Take that.
Nah, he might be good if he get close up.
You just ticketed two other people in the same spot.
I think
They didn't ticket me when I was there, as long as half.
you got more than half your car got to be in.
Okay,
More than
so
he
he
should be
should
good
be
right there. Yeah, he should be good right there.
all right.
He should be.
She going around.
Go ahead,
Shorty got a quota, man. It's holiday season.
Trying to get that bonus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, who's on?
It's Daniel 12:4.
Trying to get the bonus.
Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Yo, let the brother, go ahead, bro. Bring it out.
Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro.
Come on, Samat.
No, you said it right.
Right, Dave.
You said it right.
Don't let him influence you. He's a bully. He's a bully.
It's Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Hey man, so that's what's happening now. You know, you're able to literally circumvent the entire globe. Well, so is this word. All right, and that knowledge has increased among our people. All right, it's more Hebrew Israelites waking up. You know, since
Like you're right, because every time I look up, I hear people talk about, yeah, I'm an Israelite. I'm like, all right, but
Even Doomsday
but
Preppers
their
talk about
actions
this.
have nothing to do.
Yeah. A lot of people
We was
are.
like that the first year when we first woke up.
We was cheerleaders, bro.
I was
Hey,
cheerleaders.
yeah,
was cheerleaders, bro.
Blowing.
same way.
Yo, don't call me black no more.
First 3
nigga. I'm an
years.
Israelite.
Even that Kendrick Lamar shit.
Because we know this thing is it don't happen. Your change don't happen overnight.
Nah, it's not a sprint. It's a
But
marathon.
I knew. When I found out, I knew I had to do the work.
And a lot of brothers be running too fast in this thing and
Yeah.
wonder why that oil get run out, man, because
Burn out.
they're not refilling the oil as they're supposed to, man. You're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying, overdo yourself with this word, man. A lot of y'all brothers,
That's a good point.
a lot of y'all brothers go right to the meat, man, and disregard the milk,
Hey,
man.
not only that, they put too much ingredients to their candlestick.
Or the Most High just didn't give you that
Give me that,
measure,
yeah,
bro. I'm
that's-
sorry.
yeah.
Look, because honestly, you're right. It is a gradual thing. You got to build up your spirit over time. But bro, the Most High gave some brothers like spirits where you not stopping. Like I don't care. There's nothing.
I don't see how you can see what's going on in the world right now
and want to stop.
and then want to stop.
I don't give a fuck what's going on. Like,
Oh, I'm
I
tired.
lost my
I ran
job. This is what happened. I lost my car and all the hardships
bro.
going on. That's when you go.
That's when you go
cling even
harder,
more,
bro.
like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's when you cling.
Cling away.
That-
Cling away.
It's weird, bro.
If Israelites out there that does that, I'll be thinking like, bro, you right here in the kingdom of
My
heaven.
thing is-
not even you like at the finish line. Like
You know what it is,
Usain
actually?
Bolt be like right there. It's
I talked about it in a video I did recently. What it is that especially brothers that's going through a lot of financial shit,
Yeah.
instead of them clinging onto the Lord, what they do is they go back into the world because they know that if they go back into the world, they can do shit that's against the gospel to get bread. Sell drugs, go hit a lick or two, you know what I mean? Maybe go take a job where you know damn well you shouldn't be doing it. Like I feel like this. If you got a job, right? Let's say you got a job where they make you shave your beard, right? If you got that job when you come into the truth, by all means keep your job. But don't go and get a job where you know you gotta shave your beard. It's like
I think that's a demon.
it's like a way of selling your soul on a low level. Like you know damn well the Lord wants you to have a beard,
Right.
and you go get a job just because you need bread, and you know damn well you gotta break the law to do it.
Ain't that like double-minded?
It
Because
is.
it's like
It sorta is.
You got your heat.
Definitely.
That's
It is, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, what about
If you
what
already
about
got the job, it's different.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, but you
if you're a barber coming into
If you a barber or if you a tattoo artist, you gotta
You should make moves
to get out of it.
Not really get out of it.
No,
Hey,
no,
look,
like
can I
like a
grow
beard-
my beard
a beard
back? Now,
profile,
man,
yeah.
you know, my religion require me to have my beard or whatever.
But you gotta look at it like this. What if you was a firefighter already,
Right.
And then you came to the truth, and then you actually the spirit on you to want to be a prophet? That's tough.
It's tough, yeah.
Because you can't get online with the squad with no
Right.
beard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you grow.
Hey, with the Lord, he said, choose this day who you would serve, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
scriptures,
man.
scriptures also say, as a dog return him to his vomit, so does a food for food turn to folly.
Hey, say
It also say that if a from his righteousness, then all of his righteousness is for nothing.
Yo, yo, man, you ain't got. Look, I'm gonna say it like this.
Roughly
Ain't
paraphrased.
you can't come up with no reason to actually, go up and transgress the Lord.
Yeah,
Right.
you
You can't really, know what I mean?
There is no say.
You know what I'm saying? It's not no
there is
job,
no-
no none of that bullshit.
That's firefighter job. You might gotta quit that.
but brothers.
Well,
I mean,
if,
you know, you got-
if you was already in it, you gotta make moves
I know what you're
to
saying.
get out of it. It would be unwise to just quit.
True.
It's different if you already doing the work and then you apply for the fire department. It's different.
Shit, you can
Oh
go
no,
fight
they
right to
debunked. They debunked. You know, the main reason why firefighters don't grow beards is because they're saying that
The mask, it gotta be
and then they
safe and
debunked
secure.
it. I was watching this whole military joint, how most militaries around the world allow them to
Have
have beards.
because it's a masculine
America
thing.
can't.
Yeah.
Little gay little boys.
Yeah.
But
Britain
over in
and-
Russia,
Britain and Russia.
you allowed to have a
and
beard. They got the
France.
same gas mask.
Bro,
That's all bullshit.
Somebody told the hair probably.
got something.
No, I'm talking about.
No,
No,
but that's
right,
what
like,
they
they-
say.
bro,
That's
like
what they
they
say
said-
in America, but all other countries in
But
the
what I'm
world.
saying is, when you think about it, the hair should help seal it up.
Right.
That's what the one boy was
man.
saying on the military. She's like, the actual hair is actually,
Seal
helping
it,
you.
yeah, help seal it up. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 18 and 24. But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die.
That reminds me of the saying with the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah.
How the hair was fast as shit.
Yep.
Goes and falls asleep before the finish line, but the fucking tortoise wins.
Never stop.
You never
Never
stop.
stop.
And the thing is that nobody didn't say.
Yo, you believe that on your shirt? That shirt you wear, you believe no God exists?
Why? I'm gonna ask you why. I want to know why. We're men. I just want to ask you why.
When you see,
I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
when you see, I want to meet him. Oh, tell him I want to see.
Wait. What's your nationality?
What's your nationality?
Where you from?
Mexican?
Oh, you Ephraim from the tribe of Yo,
Wait. No.
What's crazy is though, right?
Yeah, I'm about to go
You
into
know
it.
that your people are one of the 12 tribes of Israel? Huh? What's this?
Yes.
What it look like?
Like,
UFO.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Lord.
Do you believe in them?
That's what the Lord. That's what.
Do you believe in those?
Kind of religion or something?
No, listen.
Yo, bro.
It's not religion.
Yo, so
listen.
does your fathers and fathers go back to Spain, like Spaniards? Are you from the Taino side?
Understand English if you speak slow like that.
Are you
Lo
like
siento,
Taino?
lo siento, pai.
Are you Taino Puerto Rican or Spain Puerto Rican? What does your fathers go back to? Spain or Taino? Not really sure.
Padres.
I think it's Spain.
Spain?
My eyes, my color.
It has.
That don't mean nothing, though, really.
So listen.
God, bro, that could-
So the Puerto Ricans,
he
are from the tribe of Ephraim.
Fucking talking shit now. Stop.
You
Because
understand
even
that,
Jake,
what I'm
Jake
saying?
Jake
Look,
is always
right here.
zealous, bro. He's so
You
well.
the chosen
12
people
tribes
of the
of
Lord.
Israel.
It's
right?
Esau that really.
Puerto Rico.
We're
Look,
the chosen people of the Lord. We come here to tell our people that you're the chosen of the Lord. The real
Right.
Jews.
You looking to meet a God, and your people,
Look, Puerto
you
Rico.
are the gods of the earth.
so Puerto Rico, right? From the tribe of Ephraim. Puerto Rico.
So you were enslaved by the so-called white man. That's why you speak Spaniard. You speak Spanish. Before you spoke that, you spoke Hebrew.
Or you could be one of the real ones.
You were a Hebrew
Yeah,
Israelite.
Or it could be a Spaniard.
So when we out here telling our people that
We're going to assume the former rather than the latter.
YouTube. You got a YouTube.
So when we out here telling our people that the man who you call Jesus Christ, he's coming back. He's coming back. All right, to wage war in the last days on the whole planet, man. All right, America's going to be destroyed in thermonuclear missiles.
Hey, that sign right there.
Which one?
Brother,
All right, no, man, let it go.
I'm curious. I always like to ask people who don't believe in God. All right, Tim, what's your explanation on how the earth and everything became
A lot of
created?
Jake don't believe in the Lord because of Esau's interpretation.
Exactly.
They make it not believable. That's
Yeah.
why a lot of Jake don't believe in the Lord, man.
Right. You know, ultimately. Hey, but at the
I have
same
an argument
time,
that I go against every last atheist.
Yeah, like
listen, atheists, the top people who coined the phrase atheist
Believe in the Lord.
believe that there's a God.
why they say, "Oh my God"? Wait, I think you didn't believe in
That's
God.
why, you know what I mean? The arguments are so flawed.
But
You know, what does
another
it say?
thing too,
A fool says in his heart,
There is no
there is
God.
no
I was
God.
just about to
Another
get
thing,
that.
too.
I was just about to get
Jake been beat down so much.
Oh, in the name of Jesus.
Jake
Yeah.
just don't got no hope, man.
You gotta figure
You know,
out.
that hope is gone, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I be on the job. Esau get mad as shit or get scared, right? Subconsciously, Jesus fucking Christ.
They always do it,
Yeah,
yo.
bro, you don't believe it. You ain't even control. You don't even know what you're doing.
Well,
like,
yo, but
that's
you-
on your mind.
Hey,
like,
bro, but
they
the thing
say
about
that
it
shit.
is, the phrase Jesus Christ ain't really. You know how the scriptures say one of the first commandments is don't use the Lord's name in vain. Well, you see it all in Esau's movies and just their everyday speech. They use that as like it's a phrase.
Yeah, right. Like,
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Holy shit! Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus fucking Christ scared the shit out of me, man.
Just be laughing like.
Yeah, I got you. This is Psalms 14:1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahweh. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
Hey man, so what's the phrase? If you know better, you do better. So if you knew the Lord for real, then you would be of the Lord, man.
You would fear the Lord,
and your works would show it. But because you don't know the Lord, all your works are evil.
Yo,
man.
what's funny is that when you look at
That's what
the
you brought up.
society,
Second
when
Thessalonians.
you look at the society, it's plain to see that these people are under. Esau got these people on the rope, man. These people are literally primed and ready for a new world order, man. They're gonna run and take the chips. All right, they're gonna
Go to the motherfucker.
They're already taking the boost.
Gonna take all of them.
You know what I mean?
All 16 of them.
Hey, man.
Hey, they said by 2022 to be fully maxed out, you're gonna need six of them things.
And then nowadays, remember the joint I sent in the chat? A joint every 3 months.
Yo, but it said the Omni Man need 3 of them.
Itself, just by itself.
That's what I'm saying. Like Falsey was saying that they're coming up with maybe a new kill shot for the Omni Man.
Yo, I saw. Was it you that told me that they're even working on for those who are scared of the maxation.
Plant-based. You saw they talking about Kyrie? They talking about they gonna get Kyrie a plant-based. You understand?
But even better, they trying to do it in a.
They probably
But don't the scriptures say the medicines are from the earth? So if it's really plant-based, just take the medicines from the earth instead of trusting Esau's medicine.
And you know what else though? To the spirit, I believe that, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I think you're gonna actually have to take the shot to actually stay alive.
Oh yeah.
After you get the joint.
Listen, whoever remember the movie? We got that first one.
Remember the movie End Time?
Yeah.
In time, yeah. But Justin Timberlake, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when they had it.
In Time.
In Time.
Yeah, bro. You gonna like this? They're gonna have we have new levels of the booster.
Right.
24 months, 12 months.
Give our monthly plan.
Hey, murk somebody off. Hit them with the joke. Take all their time and whatnot.
Beat that menu on that.
Like,
movie.
wait, I had
If
20
y'all
seconds.
seen it, motherfucking coffee costs like a half hour.
Yeah.
They based off of time.
That shit was fired. I ain't gonna lie.
Imagine the bus ride was like what, 10 hours or something like that. So it was like
10 hours.
or something like that. But it was long.
Wow.
You know, some articles out.
Yeah, I
But I was saying, the unjuiced up ain't gonna be
You might say you better start using these
ain't gonna be the enemy no more. It's either you gonna have the 3 juices or the 6 juices.
remaining.
Because the unjuiced up, they gonna be outcasts, misfits, so pariahs. So they ain't gonna be worried about.
So you a misfit?
Oh yeah. In this world.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm about to say it again.
Hey, yo, it was this article off of futurism. It's saying scientists say there may be humans all over the universe.
Us?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be us. Trillions of Israelites drop
but you know what
planets.
scientists say, like, we know what's going on.
When Esau realizing that
They starting to
there's
see.
other habitable planets out there. All right, but they like, they like shit. There's other habitable planets out there. Got to be somebody inhabiting them, but that's our inheritance.
All they doing
it.
Hey, they just seeing what Yahweh Shai been doing for the last couple thousand years. Oh, we found this planet. Yeah, because I just made that joint for Shalom.
Yo, there's because the universe is expanding. I claimed this planet. It was a planet that rained diamonds. Like it was like the raindrops.
Bro.
I claimed that.
None of your Edomites gonna live.
I think I might have claimed
Coming from the sky,
I
diamonds
claimed
hard
it
as shit.
already.
Gonna be
They just found another planet that had oceans of lava.
Yeah, I
You seen that, Joe?
Yeah.
Oceans of lava.
I could fuck with that.
It's red.
I do
That that might be my
I was
friend.
gonna say, you gonna want that joint.
Oceans of lava.
Hey, we gonna have slaves on that planet. You like, you wanna talk back?
With the
Go for
three
a swim.
sons going around the motherfucker. Put Esau on that bitch.
Fucking planet like 250 degrees Fahrenheit.
Close to that planet's atmosphere, you gonna feel that shit like, oh shit.
Not us. Hey yo, you ever
gonna
thought
feel good in here.
Before we get back on, since we talking about that, I had a thought not too long ago because I saw a video and it was talking about how they found they were finding all these black holes near these new solar systems and whatnot. And I was thinking like, yo, that's the most powerful thing that Esau can visually or can conceptually observe in the known universe. And I'm like, what if that's like the energy signature of Yahushua and the angels doing what they do? Because think about it.
Yeah.
You can only view it from the destructive nature around it.
Right.
You can't actually look at it because if you even get close enough to see it, then that means you're within the event horizon that will suck you in, where time, space, and nothing matters in there because it's all crushed under the supreme density of whatever a black hole is. Like, yo, that's like, think about that. Like, that could very well just be the energy signature of Yahushua. Hey, he was just there. He just made that universe for Kamal.
So that mean the black hole is like a disposal then.
We don't know.
We don't know. What I'm saying is because I'm gonna let you finish. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking like you gotta think that's the most powerful thing conceptually Esau and his scientists can understand in the known universe.
That's just a small thing.
And exactly. And I'm saying, so what if that's Yahushua and his angels out there doing their work? And that's like the energy signature to know where he been, where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that.
Hey, man,
I was just thinking this. I'm thinking like black holes are like
that whole time, just so happened.
exactly.
I'm thinking like black holes. When I was young, I think black holes were like the space
like
version
that
of
bread
volcanoes.
crumb,
Like they're destructive,
exactly.
but they're also beneficial to space. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
when you watch these space movies, when they go through a black hole, it's not like the end of all. Like that's it. No, this is like
it
sucked
shoots you
up
to
into
a whole nother.
That's what I'm saying. Like
right.
portal. Like
That's
you-
what I'm saying. And
like
you know,
the character,
the most high and you know, they extra dimensional beings.
like the character. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way.
Yeah, you
but
feel
the
me? I was
character
in
would go
thought,
through
I
a
was
black
like,
hole. He on a whole different galaxy. Like wow, this is different. Like a whole different dimension.
Because Esau dreams about being able to do that,
Right.
but it's not possible for you to do that as a terrestrial being, no matter what your technology is.
So-
So
Right.
you have to even
You have to be in
you
that
have to
body.
be in a celestial
Your
body,
body to understand
in a
it.
celestial chariot,
Right.
in order to even get close to them.
So that's
So
what
you know
I'm
what?
saying. Like
Lord willing, we part of that men. We gonna be able to do that shit.
like every like that's how beautiful the Lord is. That's why they call him the author of beauty because everything that he creates, it maybe seems destructive, but it also has some benefits too. So it's called the author of beauty. Like if you have spiders in your house, you may not like spiders.
I let
but
spiders live.
Yeah, but they also help you.
They
to
kill
kill
pests.
off all the other
Yeah,
insects.
they
So
kill
it
other
may
pests.
seem harsh, but it has some
Yeah.
benefits to it.
Right.
Author of beauty.
This motherfucker whip game is.
It's
a chick fucking golf. It's a chick.
That's what I'm saying. Golf clubs.
All right, yo. So I got. I'm not even gonna get into 4 articles. It says since we got to get into destruction. There's 2 articles that came out today. It says Chinese state-run media says Beijing ready to use force against U.S. Right? Then just recently, Putin just told Biden to stay the fuck out of Ukraine because if you go over there, yo, we might have to be. We have no problem with using force against the U.S. And then here go U.S. The U.S. delivers rockets to Ukraine. Yo, this shit is just.
Yo, I just saw. I just saw an article said a U.S. congressman said they won't rule out
nukes.
Exactly.
Yep. So now they're already talking. So now the threats are getting to the point where, like, basically, what you say about my mom?
Right. It's getting.
That's what I was saying. Like it's like somebody push you. Like don't touch me. Like
yeah, it's getting.
I seen a joint.
Everything is being agitated.
I seen a joint where U.S. was I think it might have been Beijing. It was one of them Asian countries, Beijing, China. They were making a naval base or a military base somewhere in the Middle East.
I heard
and then the U.S. was like, yo, you need to stay the fuck out of there and stay in your own land. And it was like coming from the country, they got military bases in every sea on the earth, every country on the earth. So America, that just goes to show U.S. pride. It's like, listen, y'all think y'all can have military bases all over the world, but we gotta just stay where we at, in our own country.
Man, that's the U.S. That's
hypocritical,
they
bro.
do that with nukes itself. Every time somebody starts developing nukes, oh, remember the treaty we had? Even though we the ones who dropping these motherfuckers, y'all can't drop them motherfuckers. And that's why the next time nukes fly, they're gonna be dropped on America.
On America,
Like,
bro.
no, fuck America. I'm tired of shit. Boom.
Hey, that's realistic,
That's the
man.
scripture. They shall hate the
It
whore,
says
bro.
U.S. holds off on 200 military aid package to Ukraine, but they send rockets over there. So it's starting to bubble up, man. It's starting to like the water's been bubbling, you know, and it's starting to like get to the point where it's about to tip over.
Revelations 11 and 14.
Bring it out.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Hey, that's
Jad.
that's the first and the second woe was World War I and World War II. All right, World War III is gonna come quickly. All right, you can see it starting right now. We're in the Cold War phases. All right, listen, this been brewing since the Cold War. All right, with JFK and them in the Bay of Pigs.
It was, you know, when I was young, I heard many scientists said that World War III is going to be so destructive that'll bring mankind back to, like, how should I say, like the,
Exactly.
the Stone Age.
And it
because
will.
Albert Einstein, even though he was a Teemanite,
Mastery of
he said, I don't know what they're going to use in World War III. Don't listen to him. I don't know what they're going to use in World War III, but in World War IV, we're going to use sticks and stones.
Yeah, I can see that.
I got you right here. A Chinese state-run media outlet has warned Washington that Beijing will not hesitate to strike U.S. forces should they try to prevent China's reunification with Taiwan, as promised recently by a top American official. The Global Times picked up on it. Yo, shut the...
Hey, bro, just be louder, bro.
This ain't disrespect. This is something.
The Global
that
Times
God
picked up on the national
wanted
security.
me
I
to do.
apologize. It's a lot
I'm
to get.
compelled and overwhelmed with
you
silence,
know,
recitation,
demon prayers and
with
shit.
the transmission.
Trying to
That's
get
what
up
I'm saying,
on
like,
square.
we
y'all
coaches
just gonna
get
Get, like,
Please.
be louder. You know what I'm saying?
For God's sake, you act like I'm Satan. If I was the Antichrist, I'd probably pull up in a wraith.
Ooh, this
Just because
thing's
you in denial that the
got
truth
bars.
finally
He
came
got
and
bars.
the bell about to ring.
All right, it says,
These are the last days, I'm a sign, my name
It
is
says the
Amen.
message was echoed the
I was
same
born
day by
in
Secretary of
76
State
City.
Anthony Blinken,
It's
who
all
warned China
fixed,
that a military
illusions,
scenario
not real.
vice
This is a
vice
fake
Taiwan would be a very serious mistake. However, the Chinese outlet surmised that Sullivan's assurance should not be constructed as a manifesto of U.S. policy, as the U.S. simply cannot build a deterrent to prevent the Chinese mainland from carrying out reunification by force when necessary. So basically, there's officials in America saying there's no way we're going to be able to stop China from reunifying with Taiwan, but because America's pride, America has promised Taiwan that if any kind of military conflict will happen, we will come and save you, we will come and help. Like, what are you going to do? That's right next door. It's going to take us time to get over there. By the time we get over there, you know, it's going to be...
break it down. Like, I'm trying to understand, that's all.
All right, so America has already promised Taiwan that it has a sovereign state, that we will defend them if any foreign entity tries to come and attack them.
Yeah, it's like
right?
a big brother thing. Like when your little brother get picked on, you know, you're not messing with him, messing with me, kind of like that.
No, actually, it's like the boat ain't got nothing to do with it, trying to come over and help out. When that's between y'all over there.
Like Vietnam.
Between you and your, like, it's like
You and your cousin going at it.
you and your little brother going at it.
Yeah, you and your little brother going at it.
Never fall for the shot coming. Y'all
I'm
man.
gonna defend your little brother because you too big for him.
Yeah.
Type shit. It ain't got nothing to do with us, man.
Con, go ahead, bro.
This is Joel 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Make up the mighty men. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
You know that too. Oh, I was gonna say two examples of that. When you do your research back in the 80s or 90s, North Korea wasn't that big. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if we was in the 80s right now and we saw North Korea and they said, yo, I want to go against America, we ain't worrying about them. Or for another example, Russia with the economic problems back in the 90s. But now those countries are now building powerful weapons that are even equivalent to America's.
Actually more.
Actually more.
They're
Actually, because exceeding more powerful weapons.
Remember, the Most
that's
High
more faster and powerful.
Most High is
So that little young boy that you was picking on, a couple of years later, he a bodybuilder.
well, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's basically what I said. But no, you can bring that out. It says it's another article that just came out. It says China vows to open fire on U.S. troops attempting to defend Taiwan. Remember the article came out last month where America snuck in troops into Taiwan and created new military bases, and there was a big thing where the China's president and Biden had to have talks like, yo, what the fuck is you doing, bro? So yeah, you right, brother.
So it says they will shoot at it.
Yeah, they saying like, bro, we not holding no fucking.
So what are they waiting for? They're waiting for Russia to make that move?
No, that's Taiwan. That's China, Taiwan. But Russia too.
This
Russia,
is
Ukraine.
Matthew 24:6. You should hear wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So even though we hearing all the war drums beating, just a prelude of what's coming, which is World War III. All right, but there's some prophecies that gotta actually take place before World War III can actually reach the point of nukes being on fire. All right, and one of those is Jacob's trouble, the collapse of the dollar, the ushering in of the microchip, all right, which is the mark of the beast,
And the
RFID chip.
the redemption.
All right, these prophecies must come to pass before. So we ultimately know that, everything that we reading, all right, is just really a prelude of what's coming, all right, down the pipeline. All right, because the Lord is not going to allow skip a prophecy, all right, because He's bound to His word. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord bound to His word. So, and He also said, "Let everything be done decently and in order."
For example, Paul, what was it? The disciples, they said, "Is it down the time?" Because I would think the same thing if we live in that time. And the Lord said, "No, that's not it. We gotta wait for another." You know what I'm saying? Like another couple of thousands of years until the prophecies hit.
Hey man, this is the beginning of sorrows.
Sorrows.
You know?
Like for example, the Nick Canyon lost his baby.
Articulate with eloquence and speech. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Hey man, so this is those as we talking about these different nations, all right, and the enmity that's building up against Babylon, all right, which is America, all right. Eventually they're gonna shoot missiles over here, all right. That's that great noise, all right. And why do you think it's fervent heat following the great noise, man? Because just to set off one of them bombs, it takes 1,000,000 degrees of heat. Just to set it off, that's the difference between atomic bombs and thermonuclear bombs. We're in the thermonuclear bomb era, man.
Did you say the ignition is the atomic bomb?
The atomic bomb. The thermonuclear bomb. You have to set off the atomic bomb first. That's why America is so afraid of somebody else having thermonuclear, and even because there's levels to the shit. There's thermonuclear, and then there's like thermonuclear tenfold. You know what I mean? And so that's why they don't want it, and they know the scriptures. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they understand that all of these countries amassing this power, they gonna shoot it on America, man.
The heart manifests through the
That fervent heat is going to be exactly like that scene with Sarah Connor when she was dreaming on Terminator 2, man. It's going to be a great noise, a bright light, which is going to make most people deaf and blind immediately. And so right then and there, right after that, their eyes are going to start disintegrating. Their tongue is gone.
You want to know on a low level though? On a low level, a flashbang grenade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be like Call of
Duty. Biggest flashbang in the history.
God, but you gotta think that right there is what equilibrium's throwing the hell up. You can't see, you can't hear.
That goes back to the fallout. once that bomb, like that bomb dropped.
Bro, listen, man.
You got that? Come on.
Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague whereof Yahweh Shem Yahushua will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Hey, man, so there's only one force on the planet that can accomplish that in a biological entity, and that's radiation. All right? Radiation with fervent heat. Okay? That's going to be the plague that the Lord sends on the world, man. Okay? So, you know, when them things hit, okay, it's going to be like nothing else, man. You got to understand, not only is the missiles going to be hitting, but you got to think one missile to just explode, not even hit America. Yeah, that
Oh, yeah, I want to water.
yeah, one missile explode right over America, America's done. Because
EMP.
Exactly. That is EMP stands for electromagnetic pulse. Yep. All right. Anything that ain't hard line with lead, all right. If you're not already under a bunker, everything electronic is done. And just that right there is gonna send you people fucking bonkers, man. Cause you faithless. All right. You have no direction. Your God. It's like, what's that show you was telling me about, bro? American Gods, man.
Yeah.
Where they forgot about all the old gods, and their new gods was technology, man.
Mr. World.
All right? And whose blessing is technology? Esau. So your God is the devil, man. All right?
That's true. If you ain't watch American
The
Gods,
man-
It's a lot of spiritual context in
little
there.
subliminals. And
I
Yeah,
started
yeah,
it. I
it's a
never
lot.
finished it.
I
though.
saw that joint. When I watched it,
I only watched the first episode, but it's definitely.
I watched.
That shit
I'm
is
already.
crazy.
I think I started
Some
like the
episodes
first.
is hard to watch.
Yeah.
I
I
skip these doing.
ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie
you
to
gotta-
It's gonna be a couple Jones on there.
Just
You're
skip
gonna be like,
episode 4 completely.
Just say episode 4
oh,
complete.
Just don't even.
when you get to season 2, you want to skip a couple of them Jones.
Oh yeah, see.
It waxed worse and worse. You
I
already
believe
know.
it, man. You know.
That shit pushes me.
In my
away.
area voice, it waxed worser and worser.
Watch the abridged version on YouTube if you want to just get the gist. 'Cause some of that shit just get too.
Yeah, it's a
get
little
too
like,
rough,
yo, bro, y'all doing
I
too
forgot
much.
what happened on episode 4. What happened?
Nah, bro, we ain't gotta talk about
We
this.
don't even want. Yeah.
We ain't talking about that. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
For a devout man's eyes, it's
yeah, nah. Hey, it's the reason why this place needs to be destroyed. What it say? Hey, like the Lord
I'm assuming
destroyed
there's some
Sodom and
shit.
Gomorrah as an example on what not to do. If somebody want to pull that. You know?
And to answer that question, it is sodomy shit, but it's like at an all new level for TV.
Yeah.
It was like there's no way they put that on TV.
Alright,
That's how bad it was.
Gotcha.
It was bad.
Back to you saying about the the bomb that would destroy all the electrical currents.
Yeah.
That goes back to EMP, electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah, that's what
Because-
I said.
okay.
A nuke is an EMP.
Okay, cool. But how I, see,
Yeah, I ain't running
I think
nowhere.
how the Lord. I mean, I don't know how the Lord gonna pay his cards on the table. But how I see, he's gonna shut down all technology first, and then sooner or later at Jacob's trouble, then he'll drop the bombs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that's how I see.
It'd be crazy as shit
I'm
if,
speaking as a person,
but
we all-
a lot of things Esau going to try to do during Jacob Trouble is going to involve technology. You
Yeah,
know?
that's what I was gonna say.
I was watching this thing
because even with their like totalitarian
Right.
agenda, they have to
digital
use the
currency,
5G,
5G,
Exactly,
the
digital
microchip.
currency,
If anything, access to the network will be cut down, like the internet,
like Instagram, and all
like
that.
in
That's
the
what I was
internet,
talking
the
about.
cell phone
What they're
towers,
trying to do is they're
things
trying to
like
make
that.
everything all electric powered, everything. It's because if everything's digital and electric, they have complete
Right.
control.
Right.
So to that, basically what will happen
Like, oh,
is,
you don't
what I
watch-
can see happening is,
you don't watch things
Esau
back?
stopping access to the internet
That's what I was
and the
talking
cell
about.
phone system.
Because there's still stuff that.
But
you
but
got
electricity
that
will
can't-
still be
Yeah, like you
accessible.
got stuff that has electricity, but it can't die from the EMP. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it has some sort of battery.
But like Pico and shit like that, they can shut your
Yeah,
electric
remember
off.
they just switched over to
Yeah.
electric.
Yeah, they can shut your electric off and shit. You know what I mean? So if you ain't got generators in your house, then you pretty much fucked.
And even if an EMP did go off, like I said, there's places like these bunkers, the elites, like all of the shit that's underwater under these mountains, it's all lead line. It's going to survive that EMP.
Yeah.
It's like a $300 million bunker.
Also, there's like old technology too that is it's unsusceptible to an EMP.
Mechanical, not
That's why they still got the missile silos with that old
With the
They
old
showed you
technology.
they showed you that on the first Godzilla movie in 2014 with the.
I think I seen that.
You know the thing, that big bug thing when it stomped his leg down, it shot off an EMP, which was shut down everything.
And
So
why he was
what
going
they
around
had to
nuclear
use
bombs,
a
yeah.
nuke. They had to set it off with the mechanical trigger. You know what I mean? They had to put in the numbers. You see the gears is like a clock gear. You know, once it got to a certain point, it triggered it. You know?
Who owe it?
I got Jude
Yeah,
107.
I get it real quick.
You got that, come on?
Yeah, Jude. This is Jude 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication, going after strange flesh, were set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Hey, man, so that's what's going to happen to America because Sodom and Gomorrah was the example, all right? That was the example of what the Lord is now going to do to Babylon the Great. You know? And so...
The old you would have been like Diddy.
That's the stuff that I proclaim. I boast in the Lord and majestic acts.
Grab his neck and throw him across the street.
So theatrical.
Oh, Ariel, when I let the dog leash, get him.
You lucky I wasn't behind the camera and shit. I'm not on camera, bro.
I knock people out with one punch.
You got something.
And my
Bring the Jude out one more time and then kind of get back on the flow, or
because it's always somebody
Jude
way
1 7
bigger
and then kind of like get back on the flow.
and they don't think I pack that much power.
Yeah. That's...
But
We all lit.
Right.
I was thinking that.
That's
my shit right there.
They had extraordinary supernatural power. So if you knew the
All
word
ye that bend the bow.
Yeah, that's
serve.
Isaiah 50 and
If it wasn't
14,
for
I believe.
righteous service, and you tried to put your hands on the innocent,
Like Jeremiah 50:14,
like
right?
me,
Hold up.
because I want to talk about God, but you supposed to be an ambassador, representation, or
Oh, Jeremiah,
some
I'm
type
tripping,
of personification of Christ. But you was getting ready to assault me. But that's how these niggas
Some have insane angels on the rear.
And the words, yeah.
Oh, I was just thinking that.
I was thinking that, but on the same token, I'm thinking like the interrupting. That's the only thing. It's interrupting the words, so I kind of maybe go, maybe not.
The Lord will test you all types of ways.
True. That's why I was listening. Like I was still listening. I was like, really talking about the scriptures, bro.
Start 13. Jeremiah 50 and 13. Because of the wrath of Yahweh Shah, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against Yahweh Shah.
Hey, man, so just like you know, the Lord had Sodom in the previous scripture that he read. All right, he had Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of what would happen when your sins have reached up into the heavens. And in that verse, it's telling you the sins of Babylon have reached up into the heavens. Therefore, he's calling for all of the allies, really anybody with nuclear capabilities, all right, to bend the bow and shoot the arrow, man, meaning shoot them nuclear missiles, man, them intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, to be specific. Keep going.
You're going into slavery.
Keep going.
God doesn't exist.
God doesn't exist.
See, I told you, it's never Edomites.
Right.
Hey, they gonna have the worst of the
It's
worst.
cool,
Not
bro,
playing
because I
with
can't
you on
wait
the
for that
field.
vexation of
See,
spirit.
Jake don't be believing in the scriptures, but Jake still be believing that there's a God, bro.
All right, claim to join the pink. Claim to join
We're going to see about that.
God doesn't exist.
We're going to see about that.
How does she exist?
Oh no, they came from
They hated him that you
what's
can
that?
visit
They came from Neanderthals. You know,
that's Esau's spirit, though. Esau
Hey, that's-
is supposed to believe.
Hey, that's Amawana Bod right there. It's like Esau, the caveman.
He said you beta chimps.
The crew,
You beta chimps.
Hey, they were
Caucus caving.
called basemen.
Yo, you clean your
Go ahead,
earrings,
Doc.
don't you?
That's his shit.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 15. Shout against her round about. She has given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down.
Hey, so, you know, hey, you see that happening right now, man. All right? The defenses are falling. All right? America looks very weak right now. And these other countries are starting to, you know, lick their chops a little bit.
Smell blood in the
Yeah,
water.
they smelling blood in the water. All right?
It says, her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Take vengeance upon her as she have done. Do unto her.
Hey, you know what I was thinking? You know how we always be talking about Esau and his gradualism? All right? And that's how he bringing hell on the children of the Lord. At the same time, the Lord is gradually bringing him down. You know what I mean? Because you got to think, like you said, you know, his foundations, right? Literally, the foundations of America are crumbling. That's why Biden just dumped like, what is that, like $3 trillion into an infrastructure bill? Like you're gonna be able to spend that money to build this nut-ass place back up.
And what the Lord say, they shall rebuild, but I would go down.
We could have healed, but we don't.
Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 50 and 16. Cut off the sour from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people. They shall flee everyone to his own land.
Hey man, so you're gonna start seeing all these people start leaving America because they're gonna see what's coming, man. All right.
That's not it.
Keep going up.
This goes perfect with what you just brought up. Wait, what you were saying, bro? What you were saying? I'm supposed to be asking you. What you were saying? Second sword?
Oh, I was saying, because it said everybody seeing the destruction coming and fleeing to their own country.
Gotcha. Con, that's perfect.
Hit it real quick.
Yeah. Read that one part and then read that. Jeremiah 50 and 16. Cut off the sour from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
All right, now bring that out, right?
It's Joel 3. I'm gonna start at 12. It says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there while I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great."
Hey man, and you know, Jehoshaphat is Yahweh Shaphat, all right, which means the Lord's judgment, man. So the Lord gonna round up everybody, all right, all the armies of the world, all right, and we gonna see 2nd Ezra 13.
That's
in real life.
Big ass fight.
Yeah, live. The revolution will be televised.
4K.
You know.
Sort of sharp, because we're talking about the sickle. I mean, what you said. Yeah, it is. So we're going to get us twofold. Or, go ahead, bring that out.
This is Jeremiah 50 and what? 23? This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. How was the hammer of the whole world cut asunder and broken?
Right.
How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right. So who is that hammer, man? All right. The hammer of the whole earth is Esau Edom, man. And out of the Idumean kingdom, all right, which province, for lack of better terms, okay, it would be considered a hammer. Who uses force to conquer the whole world?
Hey, when you
That's
got a
America,
hammer, everything look like a nail.
Hey, that's beautiful though, because America goes around and uses force to conquer, rape, rob, and pillage every land that the so-called American kingdom has spread to, man. Because contrary to popular belief, those lines on the map really don't mean shit. All right, what really means is wherever they got military bases at, they pretty much run that area. You know. All right. How is the? Salakia.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So how are they going to be beaten, man? All right. How is America going to be destroyed? all right, by way of thermonuclear destruction by all of its allies.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Hey, because all of your workings, everything that you've done was against the Most High. Well, he got you in a trick bag, man. All right, he done let you get all pompous and proud, and you feel powerful on this earth. You don't even realize the Lord is setting you up to be the most powerful nation ever, just so he can show that he's that much more powerful when he bring you down in 1 hour.
Like Egypt, like Pharaoh in Egypt.
In 1 hour.
It took America to build hundreds of years to build up, bro. And the Lord gonna tear it down in an hour, bro.
Like the domino joint.
And it really don't even gotta be an hour.
Like
he just said, I'm gonna do it in an hour.
Like,
Lord could in this place like this, bro, if you wanted to.
A nice round number.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful analogy, because you, like brother said about the dominoes, how it takes it's so tedious. Then when you motherfucking tip that first door, it's oddly satisfying, man.
Right.
Watching this shit burn the fuck
And now
up.
it takes forever to do that
And
whole
then,
domino process.
you know, the more elaborate ones, you know, it starts as small dominoes. And by the time it gets to the end, it be the big husky joints, you know what I mean? Whole structure of dominoes fall
It's like this. You know, you go to the beach, you make a sandcastle. The Lord's like a little ass kid. He just kicks the shit.
Yeah, it take you so much time to build that sandcastle up, get it how you want it, and it take you an instant to step on that shit.
You're like, it just runs away.
Go ahead, bro. You got more.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. It's 26. Come up against her from the uttermost border, open up her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullock, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. It's 28. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our God, the vengeance of his temple.
Hey, so everything that you hearing is going to happen to this place, all right? It just told you that's the vengeance of the Lord, man. All right? He said he's going to open up the armory, man. Like, yo, it's talking about a time. Hey, man, it's going to be wild.
When he said, "I'll bring
all of this going to happen in 1 hour."
The Most High's armory.
You know,
that's the thing. You talk about king's armories, but it's the Most High's
and it also says that vengeance is mine through my people Israel, man. All right, he said he's going to make us like his weapons of war.
Rushing instrument.
Come on, not.
It says having teeth.
Having teeth.
It said in Daniel that he shall bring the angel Michael. What type of event? Like a time and era that you had to bring the most powerful angel.
You're going to have the archangels, all the other angels, all in chariots. You're gonna have the men you're gonna have the men with spiritual power. You're gonna have right. They're gonna have chariots, right? You imagine. Remember, and it says that the chariots are kind of like controlled by your mind.
By your mind,
celestial body. So you gonna be out here catching wreck, and then your chariot gonna be up there.
Bro,
you're gonna have it fire and shit on while you slice this shit.
Who that Nightwing? What's that?
Batmobile.
The Batmobile.
No, but it's this one motherfucking with powers where he throws up like drones and some shit, and he fighting, and it kind of does his work with him and shit.
That sound like Nightwing type.
So I think it's Nightwing.
Sound like some Nightwing type.
I mean, whatever, but it's whatever.
Just Falcons from the Avengers.
Yeah.
Falcon.
Falcon. Okay, Falcons like that too.
But when you go to Ezekiel 1,
I'm just saying.
when you go to Ezekiel 1, that was talking about that.
It does. Ezekiel 1.
Like it's like wherever they go, the John follow with them. This is what was this is 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it around about, let nothing thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according all that she had done, do unto her, for she had been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
Get that who's that coming from Basra? Get this one from Basra. No, that's your name. Get that first.
It's Isaiah 34:6. The sword of Yahweh Shemel Shah is, I got you.
Start at 5. I had that, but you want to
Okay.
Oh, all right, kind.
All right, Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahweh Shem Shah is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh Shem Shah have a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Hey, it said it's a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man.
Wait, what chapter you on? What chapter was you?
Okay? It says there's a sacrifice in Basra.
Yeah,
You know?
America is that altar.
Khan, and America is in fact just a giant altar, all right? And you heathens, starting with Esau and 2/3 of our people, y'all are the sacrifice.
And all those that didn't flee into the other countries when the Most High told you to.
Right.
Hey, that goes back to the flight drone when it's like what? There's something in the flight industry or the plane industry that they're running out of pilots and all that.
Oh, they
a
are
lot
running out of pilots, yeah.
So a lot of you heathens, y'all basically fucked. Basically.
Man, they fucked anyway. 'Cause if they don't get got,
If they don't get got over here, they're gonna get caught over in the chariots and shit. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Because listen, it's gonna be judgment all over the world. America's gonna be the one destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, but you're still gonna have war going over there, and it's going. All those countries are gonna take heaps of it. Chariots coming down, places in Africa, everywhere, bro. Everybody catching hell, bro.
Got a question, brother? What you think about what you see?
I'm Muslim, man. So we know that.
What's your nationality?
Syrian.
You're Syrian? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's your religion.
Right. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, no, I'm
Well,
saying.
but
You
the
say you're
religion
Muslim.
itself, the descendant of Ishmael.
Yeah, that's your religion. That's the religion of your people.
You know what Ishmael is? Oh, all right, yes, that's okay. So he's doing,
Yeah,
what he
you know that that's your forefather, right? Ishmael.
I'm not too. He doesn't know. Okay.
All right, well, yeah, but you know the so-called Middle Eastern people, they're descendants of Ishmael, all right, the son of Abraham. But the promises in the Bible, however, they don't. Even though Ishmael was blessed, it says that the covenant
was given to
goes through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
They have the blessing of many princes.
Sarah was the promise.
Ismail is brother.
Right. Ishmael is Isaac's older brother.
Different mother. So Ishmael was blessed to be the father of many princes and have riches and stuff like that.
You follow Isaac or you follow
No, we're Isaac.
We're descendants of Isaac.
Yeah, you guys are Ishmael. We follow.
We're descendants of Isaac. You're descendants of Ishmael.
I am Muslim.
Right.
Yeah, so
I follow Ismail. I follow all of them.
But I understand because in the Quran it tells you that if you want to know the
follow all
truth,
of
you have to
them,
read the
not
Torah.
only Ismail,
We know
Ismail.
the books of Abraham you're supposed to follow by. We understand that.
Abraham, our father.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, we share a father, yeah.
so Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but
So that means we are cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. That makes sense.
so
Isaac and Ismail brother. And then I
Exactly.
follow Ismail, you follow Isaac.
Yeah, ours Isaac and then our Isaac begot Jacob. So we come.
I smell weed.
Hey, so yeah, Isaac, yeah, we cousins. So
Okay. Let me ask you one thing.
go ahead.
Look at that picture. Who's that?
This is the picture of who people in y'all call him Isa.
It's a more accurate depiction of Jesus Christ.
His name is Yahweh Shah.
Okay. So number one, I don't have any picture of
What? No, we're not saying this is him.
No,
We're just saying this is a more accurate depiction. Because we're trying to debunk this image right here.
Yeah, this image
We're
right here is
debunking
the false
this.
image right here of who they call Jesus.
This-
All right.
So this is basically debunking that.
even we believe Jesus. We
But
believe.
y'all don't believe he's the son of God, though.
No, not son of God. I believe he's a prophet.
He's a prophet.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
son of God.
Shalom, sister.
Hey,
I
shalom.
believe.
Shalom.
I believe.
Okay, nice.
Shalom, sisters.
Shalom.
The seeds of Jacob. Isaac.
So
It's the daughters of Zion over there.
So when we out here,
Kwam
so yeah, so we out here.
Yasha Allah.
Yeah, so
Rise
in Arabic, Allah, y'all can say Allah. That means when you go into the Hebrew, right? Allah just means power.
Power.
Yeah, it's not the actual name of the Heavenly Father. It just means power.
Allah means power.
All right, Allah. That's what Allah means in Hebrew. It means power, right? So now, you guys don't call him by his name. We got the actual name of the Heavenly Father.
Exactly.
You know what the word Ishmael means in the Hebrew? It means herd of God.
Okay. So, and now I believe,
Something
I know,
like that,
my
something like
know,
that, sir.
okay, you follow Moses.
Moses.
Yeah,
Moses,
Moses.
You follow Moses.
Yeah, Moses.
But Moses is an Israelite. He was a descendant of Isaac.
Right. He was Moses was a
Abraham,
descendant of Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, I know. But you believe Moses.
Yes.
Yes.
That's our forefather.
In the whole book, Moses' book.
Yes.
The
Torah, Tanakh.
But it's Tanakh. You're supposed
Torah,
to,
the
but you're
Torah,
supposed to follow that
Tanakh.
too.
We follow. Listen, I believe Moses. I didn't say I don't.
Oh, no, we didn't say you did, but I'm just saying we're just giving understanding.
Listen, my religion believe all the prophets.
Right.
All the prophets.
Okay.
From Adam
Okay.
to Muhammad.
But you
Muhammad wasn't a prophet, though.
Muhammad wasn't a prophet.
Muhammad wasn't a prophet.
One second, fellas.
You see? Okay. This is the difference.
The word prophet. No. He's smart. We're men.
We
The
good.
word prophet means to prophesy something, right? So how is Muhammad with a prophet?
So you got to give us. You got to
Listen to me.
So hold on.
I
Listen.
read-
If you say Muhammad is a prophet, right? Then you also have to let us know what he prophesied.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, go ahead.
I read your book, Moses. I read it.
Okay.
Can you quote me? Can you quote me, right?
Well, yeah.
The Torah.
The Torah. The Tanakh. The
Torah.
Torah. I understand.
I read it. Okay.
First 5 books of Moses.
Okay. And then I read the Injil. شو اسمه هو Bible.
The Tanakh.
I read the
So what
Bible.
came first? What
I
came
read-
first, the
I
Bible
read
or the Quran?
The Quran, the last thing.
No, what?
You know, he said Quran's the last thing.
He answered it. He answered it.
Okay, the end.
Yeah.
The Quran, the end.
All right.
Okay. So between me and you, okay. So when I say I believe all the prophet, and I say Muhammad, and you make objections. No Muhammad.
Well,
I want to tell you
no,
one
we're
thing.
not- no,
I
no,
want to tell you one thing.
Hold on, listen, we're not making that. Hold on, we're not
let me
making an objection. We're not making an objection because we're trying to be rude.
Right.
We make the objection because in order for you to say
He was a
Muhammad is
prophet, you have to-
show that
he had prophecies.
Okay, how I'm gonna show right now.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
All right.
Okay. Did you see the book Muhammad book, or did you read
the
something?
Quran?
The
I mean, we-
We
Did
got
you
one.
read it?
Oh,
I ain't got this.
Hold on. Do you read it?
Yeah, we read the Quran. We read the Quran.
Okay. So did you understand anything? Or?
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah,
But
we
even in the
understand.
Quran, it
In the
says
Quran,
that the
it says-
chosen people are what? First Muslim.
Who was the first Muslim?
Who's the first Muslim in the Quran? Who's the first Muslim?
Muhammad.
Muhammad, okay.
Oh, wow, you're the first
He's a
Muslim
prophet.
that actually said that Muhammad was the first
He's a
Muslim.
real Muslim.
He's a real Muslim. Because everybody that we ask is a Jake.
Moses.
right.
You say Moses is first one.
No.
No.
First Muslim.
You say Ibrahim.
What? No.
Abraham was Abraham the father was Jewish.
No, he was a Hebrew.
Abraham was a Hebrew. He wasn't a Jew.
No, because Israelite comes from Jacob. Jacob's
Right.
name was changed to
I know,
Israel.
but
So
my question is Abraham.
Abraham
was a
the
Hebrew.
forefather.
No, he was a Hebrew.
He's the father of the 12 tribes of Israel.
He was a Hebrew
Father
Israelite.
of the Jews.
He was a Hebrew Israelite.
He technically wasn't an Israelite though,
He
bro.
wasn't an Israelite yet.
Technically wasn't an Israelite, bro. You gotta be technical. You gotta be technical.
Sarah
He's the
said,
father of the Israelites.
I get this.
That's
I
what-
smell a lot of
From the line
marijuana. I
of
get
Eber.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's okay.
So
Yeah, I have
hold
one
on,
too.
where you guys are
I think
from?
it's them right there.
Syria, right?
Yeah, Syria.
Syria?
Middle East.
Syria.
Okay,
But see,
so-
you know there's
so let
prophets
me
in
ask you
Syria.
this.
The prophet
so
Syria
over
is
there,
Damascus and Syria being destroyed.
Hold on,
Why do you think
where
it's
y'all
so
at?
steep
Y'all
there?
from
That's a
Syria, right?
prophecy.
So y'all do know that the so-called blacks, the so-called blacks here in America are the real Jews, though. Over there, y'all do know that, though, don't y'all?
Let me ask you something. Why you put the lion picture? What's that?
Well, that's the emblem.
the
That's the
lion-
emblem of the tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel. The emblem, like
The
they're
lion- the
with
lion
the
of
lion,
Judah.
the lion of Judah.
Fine question.
And who's those guys?
These are the wicked.
The wicked.
These are
Those are the guys that run America.
I know.
Run the world. Really.
World, kinda.
Really.
Did you
Don't
know?
tell me you.
No, but Muhammad is this people.
Yeah,
Muhammad is a
Muhammad
white
is a
guy.
white guy.
Muhammad
I know
was
you
white.
know that, right? You know that, right?
In the Hadith, what is it called? The Hadith, right? Hadith.
Let me ask you something. One thing.
No, I'm-
Adam was a black or red or
Adam was
or white.
Adam was chocolate. He was really dark.
Okay, chocolate. Listen.
No, but Muhammad himself was-
Adam has 4 colors.
4 colors.
Black,
That's not true.
red, and yellow.
That's
No,
not
that's
true.
not
Let me
script. That's not
tell you
scripture.
again.
He was made from the.
The God when he make Adam.
pull up the Hadith.
When he take
bring
the
the
God,
Hadith
the God when he make Adam.
Pull up
okay,
the Hadith.
He took.
We wanna see what color,
He took too many.
So hold on.
You wanna-
We're gonna go to the hadith.
No, he's explaining. He's explaining.
He took the sand. Look. The God
Hold on,
gave the
Muhammad-
sand,
Muhammad
four
was an
colors
Edomite.
sand, and make Adam four colors.
No.
So Adam.
No.
Let me.
Go ahead.
tell you-
I
And Adam-
apologize. I apologize. Go ahead.
And Adam, okay, Eve, when they have together. Oh, let me ask you another thing.
Hold on,
Adam and Eve.
There's
right?
many questions.
Adam and Eve, okay, and then you come in black, I come in white. This is nothing different. You are a human being. I am human.
No, that's not
Well,
true.
technically it's not true because what does the word
children of
human mean?
Israel, the children of Israel are
Are you
God.
coming from Adam or from who?
I come
Y'all
from.
come
But
from
hold on.
Y'all come from
Oh, we can
From
get
who?
that.
We're gonna bring the scriptures. We're gonna bring scriptures. We don't speak for our own understanding.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
Adam, right?
Hold on. Listen
I
to
come
this.
from Adam.
Hold on.
You,
Watch this.
Adam,
Watch
Adam.
this. Watch this. We're
Go ahead, go. Bring it out. I know exactly what you're gonna get.
We're gonna show you how
No,
to
he
go
gonna bring it
for the-
out.
Let me get it from closer real quick.
What's your name, bro? What's your name, bro?
Abdullah.
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 Allah.
Okay.
Abdullah.
Okay.
Slave of God, my name.
Okay.
So look, so
You got?
yeah, I got it right.
All right, now listen to this.
Second Esdras 6, starting at 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So you agree that we all come from Adam, right? You agree? Okay. Okay.
That's why I
No. Remember, it's not about the color of your skin.
Skin color is nothing.
It's
Cause
not about
look,
the color of your skin.
me, him, and him, we
Same
are brothers.
same father.
What about me?
No, I'm saying we actually have the same blood father.
No, you're not my
Are
brother.
you from Adam? Are you from Adam? You
No.
No. We're talking.
He's giving
I'm using an example. We're biological brothers.
Listen, we cousins, not brothers.
Right.
Go ahead.
Second Esdras 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
So we all come from Adam, right?
Eve born me.
I like that. That was real smooth.
I like that.
You might have some
I like that. He said, Eve
dog. Hold on, real quick. Let's get this real
Just
quick.
listen to this last one right
Let's get this real quick.
Second Esdras 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also,
Let me get this.
whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Okay.
Now watch this.
He chose who?
Now watch this. Now why he chose the children of Israel. Now watch this. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the
What's that
earth.
joint in the Quran that says, "O children of Israel, have I bestowed"?
Right here.
I got
The
Yep,
12
yep.
tribes of Israel. Okay, the so-called people that.
Come on, I gotta finish that
The
though.
so-called people.
You gotta finish that.
Hold on, listen. Now listen. Go ahead.
He gotta finish
Bring
that.
Surah 2, 122.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, he about to get it. He
He
gotta
about to
finish
get it
it.
right
Go
now.
ahead, bro. So
You wanna read all the book?
no,
No. It's
Just
just
ask you one
we gotta.
We're giving you
We
understanding.
don't want to tell you off our own words,
Adam and Eve.
All right, listen.
So,
but we about to break it down. We can tell you from our own words, but we rather prove it out the scriptures.
Of Adam, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So that's the difference between
Now,
Adam.
all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
So the world was made for these people. Go ahead, bro.
no, you go.
Yeah.
Go
Hold on,
ahead.
let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Hold on. Let him get this in the Quran
It's
real
the
quick.
Quran. So,
Yeah, well, no, we're giving you understanding that the Quran coincides with what the Bible was saying.
Because what does the Quran mean? To recite.
To recite.
This is Surah Al-Baqarah.
And Salakia, if we pronounce that name wrong.
It says, the children of Israel, remember my favor, which I have bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you over the worlds.
that's Allah right there. So why not?
So your God said that.
Are you translate?
Go ahead.
No, hold on.
No. I want him to see it. No, you good, bro. You good.
The Quran to the English, and then he read it to me.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's written. Can you read that?
I mean, if you can read it in Arabic, yeah.
He can read Arabic. You can.
And does it translate correctly?
No, if he can. I don't know if he can read that. I'm not sure.
So yeah, read that. It's the same thing as that. Same thing.
But that's beautiful that you know the language so well.
That means, okay. Yeah, but Israel, you, the people of Israel, God say they raise you.
Think what?
That's exactly what you said.
Oh, yeah. So the Most High is chosen. So Ishmael was given a blessing.
Hold on.
I'm not saying Ishmael.
Okay, all of you, one question now.
Okay.
Do you believe this?
Yeah, we
Yes.
believe that.
This is from
Hold on,
Quran.
do you believe that?
Yeah, because
And who bring the Quran?
Hold on. We're not
we're
necessarily
not,
saying.
we're not saying. Listen.
Who bring the
Hold on.
Quran? How you
What
believe
is-
this?
Hold on, bro.
Let me finish. I got it.
Go ahead.
What does the Quran? What does the word Quran mean?
listen.
What does it mean?
Huh?
What does it mean? What does
The
the word?
book. What does that mean?
Quran means to recite, right? And what is it reciting from? It's reciting from the Bible. The Bible was written by Hebrew Israelites, our people.
Do you know Muhammad actually he created the Quran by hanging around
Hebrew Israelites.
By Bible?
No. He was hanging.
Not the Bible.
So Muhammad was a very keen thinker. He was illiterate though. He couldn't read or write, but he was very.
Hold on.
You know what?
Hold on. Let
We
me
have-
ask you
we-
something.
we gotta-
Let me
we
ask you
We know the
something.
history.
What angel visited
No, it's all right.
Muhammad? What angel visited Muhammad? What angel?
Gabriel, right?
Gabriel, yeah.
Now,
Gabriel.
let me ask you. Gabriel, what name is Gabriel?
What origin?
What origin of a name?
Hebrew.
So
what?
The word Gabriel is a Hebrew word.
Watch this.
He's a Hebrew angel. He's a Hebrew. Okay. But we're giving you understanding context, okay? So we're not. Listen, we're not. Yeah, no, it's understanding.
Origin is
So we're giving understanding. So listen,
the name Gabriel.
it's a Hebrew. It's in the Hebrew tongue.
Gabriel.
Gabriel, okay, you ask me.
So why would a Hebrew angel or Hebrew named angel come to Ishmael?
The English Gabriel is French
Ismail.
origin, but the
Ismail is not the
Hebrew name for
Why would
Gabriel.
Gabriel go?
That's what's going on.
Why come to Muhammad?
Yeah, it's all that French
Gabriel
Here
come
it go.
to Moses.
Look, here it go.
But we're trying to give
Right.
you understanding.
Look, right, he did go to-
Understanding.
Listen, Hebrew in origin, the name Gabriel is translated as
What, messenger of God or something?
God is my strength.
You know what?
So-
Jibril mean?
Jibril.
Yeah.
What does it mean? His name. His name.
Gabriel is a Hebrew name.
Okay.
We're just giving context, so we're not saying that the Most High didn't deal with Ishmael, but in a different way.
But
Right.
listen,
He chose.
That's why Ishmael is blessed today.
That's why Ishmael to this day is still
I want to
blessed.
talk to you. I want to.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So. Now you read the book. That book he read it now. This is from what kind of book is?
Well, that was just Google, but the Quran earlier.
No, forget Quran. I don't want to talk about Quran. I want to talk about your book.
Okay, the Bible, right.
So the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay. So when he read the Bible, okay, when I ask you, I am Muslim,
Biblios.
Quran, you don't believe Quran.
No, we didn't.
Hold on.
We didn't say
How you
that.
want me
All right,
accept
so-
whatever you
Hold
do?
on.
said that. We never said.
Because
We
even
never-
if you
hold on,
read,
hold on,
if
hold on.
you read,
Hold on, we never said that.
maybe sometimes
We weren't saying that we weren't saying that we disagreed
With the Quran?
with the Quran or your belief system. What we were trying to do
You
was
don't believe Muhammad, you
No,
said.
listen, no, we don't believe that Muhammad was a prophet because
Just
he-
like y'all don't believe that we all call Isa is the son of God.
One
It's the
thing.
same kind of concept.
One thing.
Because the word-
you don't believe Muhammad is a prophet.
because the word prophet. What is the
Okay,
Still ain't give
Hold
us a
on.
prophet. He give us a prophet. What did he prophesy?
Give me to continue only one.
What do Muhammad prophesy?
Okay, Muhammad, you say is not a prophet. He's like
What
a
did he
regular
prophesy?
man.
What did he
That
prophesy?
regular man, he has 1.5 billion Muslim right now.
We know.
Okay.
We know.
Okay.
That doesn't make you a prophet
Okay,
though.
listen, hold on. The Jewish, hold on. The Jewish.
We're not Jewish. We're not Jewish.
We're Israelites. We just call us
Fucking
Israelites.
J-Lo got 100 million followers on Instagram. They don't make her a prophet.
Actually pertaining to. Like if I say that,
We're trying to give an understanding of the word. Not saying that he didn't have any profound. Listen, we're not
Do you
saying.
believe God?
Yes.
How many God we have?
One.
Not three.
No, we don't.
Four,
We're not Christian.
No.
We're not Christian. The Holy Trinity bullshit.
One God, right?
There's one big
God.
man up top.
He told you, the God told you, don't hit somebody. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Don't hit
We're men.
somebody.
We're men. I'm not.
Don't stole somebody. Don't rob somebody. Right?
Okay.
It's your book, right? Our book says the same thing.
Okay.
We know that.
That's what we're trying to tell
We're
you.
trying to get you to understand is we're not denouncing your book towards you. What we're
Okay,
saying
now
is
you want me to come to your religion?
No, we don't have a
You want me
religion.
to come into your If you believe in God, I believe in God, and but listen, black and white,
it's fine.
It's nothing.
I mean, where does that come from? Like,
Black and white.
So, well, because we go against the narrative of, or so.
what they follow.
So we speak the truth of what it actually says. Like perfect example, like you just said, the Holy Trinity. Like Christians,
We
will say,
basically speak
Holy
against
God the Father, God the
Christianity
Son, God the
and
Holy
lies in the
Spirit.
Bible.
But if you actually pick up the Bible, if you pick up the Bible and actually read it, it's uncanon. It's not in there.
Listen to this, what the Lord said about the other niggas.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's, those things are in the Bible, but the way Christianity teaches it is false.
False.
And that's so
Listen to this.
They don't like that we're telling the
truth.
against the narrative, going against the grain.
because Christianity is all about money.
Let me bring this out. Listen to this real
Only
quick.
to children is
We're going to let you go after this. Watch this. Watch this. Go ahead.
2 Esdras 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also who have chosen. That's why it's,
And we established that in the Quran, he
can't be
chose.
together. It's only got to be here or there.
And the reason why he said that is because remember, the only reason why we brought out the Quran is to establish who did he choose as his people. He chose Deuteronomy 7 and 6. In our Bible, it says he chose the children of Israel to be separate from all the other nations. And then even in the Quran, it says, "Oh Israel, remember the favor I bestowed upon you," showing you differentiation that he's choosing this one group of people. That's what we're getting at.
55. And all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, this is now
All the other people,
else.
all the other people besides the people he chose, besides the people he
As
chose.
for the other people, which also come from Adam, correct?
Comes the cut.
Thou hast
Everybody come from.
Okay, we just
agree.
validated that. Okay, but it's giving you a difference.
As for the other people which also come from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but like unto spittle, and had the liking of the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a
Oh,
vessel.
that means God has no justice.
No.
It means that he don't care about nobody else but his chosen.
God no justice for God.
No, that's not what it says, brother.
That's not what it said.
Read it again, bro. Read it again.
It says, as for the other people, like everybody that's not this, it says, which also come from Adam, which we and y'all come from Adam. It says, thou hast said they are nothing. Meaning, so if I'm mad at you,
So if you're not, so if you're not an Israelite, the Heavenly Father considers you nothing. He doesn't acknowledge. If you're not His chosen people, then you pretty much like spit to the Heavenly
I
Father.
tell you, we are brothers. You say
We cousins.
brothers.
No, we cousins. We're not. No,
we are brothers.
No, I understand what you're trying
Because
to say.
Adam and Eve,
I know
one
what he's
mother,
trying to
one
say.
father,
I know what he's trying to say.
and all the people coming from Adam and Eve.
We all
That
come.
means we are brothers.
Okay. Well, guess what? All right, it's fine. Let it go. I get what he's trying to say. But guess what? All them brothers all over the world have been fighting since the beginning.
Okay, listen.
Cain and
Adam
Abel,
and Eve has
Jacob
two
and
sons,
Esau.
right?
Huh? Say it again.
Adam and Eve.
Cain and Abel.
They fight each other.
Cain
Cain
killed Abel.
kill his brother.
So
right?
look, this was
This
Cain.
in the beginning.
Hold on, this was
So that
Cain.
means that's why we have a fight between us now.
Well, the main people, the main people y'all fighting against. Let's be realistic. It's the so-called white men.
These people right here, man.
Which are these are
Which are these
these
people
are
are those
Amalekites.
people.
These are
They're
Romans.
Zionists.
These are Edomites.
These people are.
Biblically speaking, these are
Hey, now
Edomites.
listen, hold on.
They're not the
Before
real
y'all leave,
Jews
hold on.
according to the Bible.
Let me tell y'all this before y'all leave.
Exactly. They're not. They created their culture off of. They created their religion off of our culture. So we are Israelites. You guys are Ishmaelites, and they basically took our birthright. Well, trying to take
Now
our birthright.
listen, when the kingdom of heaven, who y'all
That's the
call?
truth, though.
Listen, when y'all hold on, listen.
Oh, we know you
Y'all
don't.
call
Trust me, we see what's going
when
on
he
over there.
come back, when he come back
from
right, he's
Syria,
coming back,
brother.
what
We
you call
know what the hell is
UFO.
the prophecy about y'all being
He's coming-
Damascus
he's
being
gonna make-
ransacked
they're gonna
and bombs
tell
all the
y'all-
time.
Hold on, they're going to tell y'all it's an alien invasion. But when you call Isa, he's coming back. What you call UFOs? The UFOs are actually the vehicles that the angels, the angels pilot the UFOs. All right. So when you call Isa, he's coming.
Isa coming back.
He's coming back. The second coming. He's coming back. What you call a UFO? He's going to come back with the armada of angels. He's going to invade Earth. And he's going to take these guys to war. All right?
Only these guys.
The top elite. All right, the top really, he's going to take your people to war too, but only the top elite. All right? He's going to go to war with all the elite of the whole planet.
Really, the elite of all the planet. Yep.
The whole planet. Now, the thing is, when he comes back, all the nations are going to go into slavery under these people right here.
That's prophecy.
Right?
That's why we said
heaven.
prophecy.
All right, now the thing is, if y'all are Ishmael, what's going to happen is y'all going to have to go into a slavery for 1,000 years. After y'all go into slavery for 1,000 years, y'all going to be giving y'all land back. Y'all going to live happy. Y'all going to breathe clean air. Y'all not going to go to war no more. And y'all going to follow the law, statutes, commandments.
1,000 years.
This is the prophecies, mind you. I understand. We understand we're men. Okay.
I'm telling you what's going to
How
happen.
you know this? Huh?
Well, this is prophecy. It's all prophecy. No, all the prophecies. But see,
No,
the thing
listen,
is,
hold on.
all the prophecies. Hold on.
Okay.
All the prophecies, all the prophecies in the Bible have been hidden. Everything you see that's going on today, all in the Bible. World War I, World War II, from the Roman Empire, Greek Empire, even the fall of your kingdoms had the Bible.
But now,
Yeah, even the destruction of Damascus is in the
The
Bible.
destruction of Syria is in the Bible.
I know you have both Bible.
No.
No, the Christians. Well, see, exactly. Thank you.
This you
They
can't
do shit the
don't
wrong way.
confuse.
Don't confuse.
Don't confuse the Bible with religion. Yeah, not the same thing.
Hold on, listen.
I read the Bible.
This what the Bible. This what the
Another
Christians
Bible.
did. They took the Bible and they corrupted it. They made something out of it. They took what was in the Bible and they lied. That's why you got that image of white Jesus.
Right.
But when you go into the Bible and read it, it tell you that he looked more like this. All right. So what we telling you is back to what I was saying. America's going to be destroyed in World War III. Right. When the Lord
is
comes
prophecy.
back. When the Lord comes back, he's coming back in the UFO.
My friend, the Lord is here.
No, not yet.
It's not.
Well, no, trust me. If he was here right now,
If he was here right now, this earth wouldn't be as it is.
But let me say this. When the Lord comes back, all the nations that had a hand in putting us in captivity, all right, they're going to go into slavery for 1,000 years. Now, after 1,000 years, your people are going to be giving back your land, and you're going to live happily forever after. But these guys, the so-called white people, after 1,000 years, they go into slavery.
they're Edomites.
The Lord is going to wipe them off the planet. They're not going to receive no mercies. They're not going to see the kingdom of heaven. You guys will see the kingdom of heaven.
So
All right.
and what you understand is, I understand that it sounds crazy, but in the scriptures, there's only 18 families on the earth. They are from the descendants of Esau, Edomites, the wicked.
Yeah,
They are exactly.
They
Exactly.
want it. They all
We're not. That's why we saying you don't. You even.
Hey, not
you
even
warred
knowing
against
they
us.
can even be Israelites.
Ishmael and
that.
and Israel warred, but your biggest adversary is right here, not us. We have beef, but
But
that's
listen,
who been trying to kill y'all.
What about Manahem Begin?
Huh?
Manahem Begin
Oh,
is the president.
yeah, he's a devil, but
Anyway,
Yeah,
my
so-
Eve, she wanna you married?
no, I'm not mad.
My Eve told me and she wanna kill me.
Hey, man.
I
already
will
know.
be here today.
Hey, look.
Tomorrow, I mean, you will be here.
No, we'll be here
Saturday.
next Saturday about 4
God
o'clock.
bless you, my
Hey,
friend. God bless.
hey, listen, man.
Allah bless you.
Hey, listen.
No, it's all-
You might-
it's
hey,
all
look,
good,
man.
man. Have a good one, man. Have a
Listen, y'all could very well be Israelites.
Remember, 'cause
man.
it's not about the color of
It's
your
not about the
skin.
color of your skin.
bloodline.
Y'all could be Israelites.
Our
Listen.
Muslim, we have nothing different between you. You are my brother.
We understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, we get you, bro.
We understand.
Yeah, we get you.
Yo, guys, respect,
All right,
man.
man.
Yeah, all respect, man.
Have a
Have a
good
good
one,
one,
man.
I love you guys. I love you.
Have a good one, bro. Have a good one, brother. God bless you,
Hey,
man.
y'all could be
Yo,
Israelites,
listen,
man.
if the Lord, let the Lord
Y'all
have
better
mercy
pray,
on you,
you
man.
Israelites.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
Israel.
have mercy on you.
I claim you as a slave, but y'all gonna be an overseer.
Yeah,
Y'all,
we'll,
I mean,
we'll
Yeah,
put taskmasters. We'll make y'all taskmasters over these over those
over the-
guys
over
right
the,
there.
uh,
man.
Y'all can
Amalekites.
kick their asses and
you
shit.
still gonna be able to get pussy and all
Hey,
that.
yo, you see Ishmael trying to cleave? Like, yes. I love you guys. Hey,
That's what I was saying.
But,
They
hey,
trying to get rid of their punishment.
Hey, but yeah, man, Esau. I mean, Ishmael. You know, all these nations, they know what it is. Yeah. They see Jake waking up, man.
Oh, and Shalom to all you brothers on the comment board,
Shalom,
man.
man.
Yeah, y'all.
Waterfall of love.
Yeah, a lot of fire scriptures too that we didn't get to, but I appreciate that.
Kind.
No, we
Hey,
appreciate
so
that.
with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakodah.
double honor to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, salutation to the Aki that's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the land. Shalom to the left.
Shalom.